regarded as a team.
Close game right now. How do you finish them off?
You just play the right way. I need to make some layups, so yeah, we just got to play the right way and continue to do the right things.
Austin, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Guys, back.
Winning 13 of their last 16 games, the best mark in the league during that 16-game run. Shot clock inside at 10. Deep three, Reeves hits it again. Austin Reeves with his number 3, 37 points. Siakam still on the bench for Indiana. Another turnover. Reeves on the side. LA trying to stay in the free spot. Currently tied with Denver. Houston fell back, and then the Rockets lost to the Mavs today. And Anthony Davis' debut. AD had a big day, but also got hurt. And falling down, scores and one.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Welcome to the GOAT James Kingdom Show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. As y'all know, we go live every Sunday noon Eastern time to talk the GOAT conversation. And here we are on another great Sunday afternoon. But thanks for joining us again here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel, where we do this, like I said, talk the game. I'm your host, A. Johnny, with my partner, B. Lee. We're here to have some fun with y'all as we're going to discuss the Lakers' brilliance. And are they actually a better team without Anthony Davis? And how will LeBron and Luka look finally when they'll get on the court tomorrow? So again, we have our normal panel as usual. Shout out to you, King John. Peace, brother.
What's up, everybody?
All right, and obviously, you know I got my partner, B. Lee. What up, Brandon?
What's good? What's good, everybody?
All right, so again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to check out the membership in GOAT James Kingdom, because y'all know what we do best. But Brandon, I was trying to convince you about how good the Lakers are looking. What do you think about the Los Angeles Lakers now?
I mean, they looking good. They finally playing hard. They haven't played hard most of the year, but they're finally looking good. The first part of the season, they looked good. Then they went through like the little drought of just going through the motions. But now, like the last, 10, 12 games, they've been playing hard.
Yeah, they have. They looked great yesterday without LeBron. This boy AR out here dropping 45, leading the Lakers to a nice victory against a good team, which is the Indiana Pacers. They have been playing well. So, yeah, man, the Lakers look real good. And I can, like I said, I already stated what I had to say. Y'all already know what I've stated. And it definitely is going to get better for the Lakers. I don't think it can get any worse. John, you watched yesterday's game. What did you think about yesterday's game?
Now, I'm going to say this, okay? And I'm not saying that Johnny's been right all this time, okay? I think Anthony Davis is the best defender in the NBA. I'm telling everybody that I think he's the best defender in the NBA. But I think the Lakers just look better defensively without. I mean, the pickup of Dorian Finney-Smith has been bigger than I thought it was. I thought he was a good defender early on when he was with Dallas early on before he got traded. I actually believe the Lakers are better defensively without Anthony Davis. And we ain't even seen Luka and LeBron play together yet. And what the offense has been looking like is great already. I mean, the answer to your question is, I mean, they look great. I mean, I'm going to say this, and people might say I be over-exaggerating. They look like the best team in the NBA. And this is without Luka playing. They already beat the Celtics. Man, they made Golden State look like they didn't even belong on the same court with them. I mean, Johnny, I actually get your point of what you have been saying when you talk about the way they can play defensively, the switches, and how Anthony Davis will look in the switches. Mm-hmm. And now that he's not there and how the team look in the switches, It's like it's not they losing any traction with the switches, and you could feel how Anthony Davis would feel like he needs to drop back some because he is shot blocker at heart, so he don't feel like he feels like he can't defend out there, even though I believe he can. But Johnny, I get your point, and now that I get to see it in real time, I actually get what you have been saying. But I still think Anthony Davis is the best defender in the NBA. But I get your point of what you have been saying.
Don't get me started on that. You already know if y'all got a chance, all y'all had to do was watch the Friday night exposure with the exposer on Friday night. And, yeah, I mean, again, Anthony Davis is a solid defender. No one's going to take that away from him. He's a great defender. But, again, like I always tell people, it's about playing team defense. And, obviously, he played a great game yesterday in Dallas. They looked good, to start off the game. They were very well, but something happened, so he didn't finish the game. We still don't know what the report is. I haven't heard anything. I don't know if you guys did, but again, I still think the Lakers are definitely better. Especially, let's just take it like this. Okay, are the Lakers better offensively with LeBron and Luka or with LeBron and AD? Which one, Brandon? Which one makes the Lakers a better offense?
Anthony Davis, probably. I'm pretty sure.
Luka, so you think LeBron and Anthony Davis is a better offensive fit and a better offensive team for the Lakers than LeBron and Luka?
Definitely. We already seen it work. We haven't seen anything with Luka. We don't know if they can actually coexist and be effective yet. But Anthony Davis is a better fit for LeBron.
Okay, so then if that's the case, all right, then you already think that LeBron and AD are better defensively, so you just think the Lakers didn't get better then? Or is it because of the other stuff?
This year, I don't think they got better because they haven't really made any improvements other than adding Luka.
And they lost your boy Marcus Williams. He didn't pass the physical.
He's always hurt anyway, and AD just destroyed him when they played Charlotte. So I wasn't too keen on that anyways. I mean, Anthony Davis scored 40 on the ball most when they played him. Mm-hmm. And his last game, he had 42 and 23. So I don't know how y'all think that they're better with defensively without him. Yes, they're playing hard. They're making shots finally. Makes their defense a lot better, but they're definitely not better with Anthony Davis defensively, without Anthony Davis.
They've been playing like it. You talking about playing harder? I don't know what that means.
I'm big.
I don't know what that means.
That's pretty simple. I watched every game. A lot of games are not.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Yeah. When you have Anthony Davis, you know how to play hard. That's what you're gonna have. That's what you're gonna have when Anthony Davis ain't on the floor. Keep telling y'all that. Now all of a sudden, because they just decided to just play hard now, all of a sudden we're just gonna play hard now.
They was playing hard with Anthony Davis. They beat Boston with Anthony Davis. His last game, he had 42 and 23. What are you talking about? That happened. We watched it.
Anthony Davis only scored 40
points. We watched
points
him
4
dominate
times.
his last game with the Lakers.
He's only scored 40 points 4 times in his career. Okay, good job. Had a good game. That's good. Good job, Anthony Davis. We've seen him have good games before all the time. Nobody's taking that away from him. You can have that.
I mean, we can't take away what happened. We saw it.
Well, what did you do defensively as a team? That's the question. The Lakers have been way better defensively. You even hear the commentators talk about it, the coach talk about it. Everybody's talking about it. They're more cohesive as a unit.
You do know they have more scheme. 4 games without him.
No,
you do know they play like 4 games without him.
Right now,
they were actually winning without him.
No, right now the Lakers has played.
They were winning with him.
9.
They started out the season strong when Anthony Davis was balling. Was an MVP candidate.
They're 7-1 without Anthony Davis. They're 7-1 without Anthony Davis and won the last 7 games without him. Yes, they have.
I mean, they just won without LeBron James. That doesn't mean they're better without LeBron James.
No, that's one game. Who said that one game? That's just one game. That's just one game. I don't think the Lakers are. I don't think the Lakers. I don't think the Lakers
without LeBron James.
I don't think the Lakers are 7-1 without LeBron James.
Without LeBron, Anthony Davis, yes.
No. I said without LeBron James. Forget Anthony. You can have Anthony Davis if you want.
Yeah.
Add Anthony Davis to the thing, and whatever you want. The Lakers are not 7-1 when LeBron James does not play. That's a fact. That's a fact. Again, they're not 7-1 without LeBron James. They are that without Anthony Davis.
That doesn't mean that they're better without Anthony Davis.
Oh, but I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it means something to me. Winning means something to me. They're winning. They're winning, and there be some playoff teams on top of that. There be some good playoff teams in those games as well.
And they beat playoff teams with Anthony Davis. They just beat Boston.
I know that. I know that.
I mean, he had a 42-23 game.
I've never seen the Lakers this good. They looking real good.
I see the Lakers this good. I see them win a title. I see them win in the.
That was 6 years ago. Just like RD's. That was 6 years ago. Anthony Davis. They've been saying that shit don't count, and I'm starting to believe that shit. I'm starting to believe it. I'm
pretty sure you are.
Like you keep holding on to 2020. That shit was 6 years ago, 5 years ago. Nobody holding on to that shit. It's a different NBA.
Just said they have never played good with Anthony Davis. They won a title with Anthony Davis.
Here we go. Yeah. Again, you're right, Scottie Pippen. Continue with your Scottie Pippen talk. Go ahead.
They just won.
Scottie Pippen. Continue, Scottie Pippen. Yes, Scottie Pippen. I know Scottie Pippen. You're right, Scottie Pippen. Go ahead.
Whatever,
Scottie Pippen. What you gonna say when they hoist this trophy without him? What are you gonna say then? What are you gonna say when they hoist this trophy without him? What are you gonna say then?
They got LeBron James.
Thank you. So keep that same energy right now. That's why they're not gonna win with Anthony. That's why they got traded. The Lakers don't think so. Jeannie Buss don't think so. Rob Pelinka don't think so. No, they're gonna win with LeBron. They're in the win now mode. They're in still win now mode. You crazy? You don't trade away Anthony Davis. You're thinking about the future. You trade LeBron. That's what you trade. That's what you send over to Dallas. You send LeBron over there. I got LeBron. Yes.
Dallas wouldn't want a 1-year player. 2 year. They want Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm. No, sure. I'm sure they want. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure. Yep. Only you and Dallas want the Anthony Davis. Everybody else in the NBA is comfortable with LeBron and Luka.
Whatever that's supposed to be.
That's supposed to mean the Lakers about to win a goddamn championship. That's what the fuck that's about to mean this year. That's what the fuck that means. What up, Craig? Shout out to Craig. Craig is in the building.
It was no with it. I think anyways with Anthony Davis, all they need is a big man. And now they still don't have a decent big man.
They straight. You see what Jackson Hayes was doing? Oh my God, them boys looking like a beast. You see what Jackson Hayes out here doing?
I don't know if it's true. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this makes a big difference. But I had just read a report before we got online that the Lakers are signing Dwight Howard. I don't know if it's true.
No, they're not.
They've been saying this for the last 3 damn years.
You're watching the TikTok from 5 years ago.
Yeah, man. I just saw him on a live. I think today or yesterday. Yeah, I heard him on a live yesterday saying he don't even want to talk basketball on his live. That he don't want anybody who talk basketball, he gonna block him from their live because he don't want to talk basketball no more. It's just the same questions he get. Dwight Howard. They don't need no guy. Who was that dude balling yesterday? Jemison the third, the number 55. They straight, man. The Lakers, they got Luka and LeBron. Hello, huh?
Hey, you just heard what I said before I started all this. I told you what I think the Lakers look like.
Even Gabe Vincent out here hitting shots, shutting Brandon up.
Hey, Gabe.
Damn game.
Yeah, okay. I'm telling y'all, the Lakers is something serious. The Lakers are something serious. They are something serious. I don't see how they don't win a championship this year, without barring any injuries. As a healthy Laker team.
They definitely gonna need another big man. Hopefully, the one that came over from the Mavs is decent.
Who?
But he's hurt too.
Cleveland got a broken foot.
They got a big.
They got Marquise. They got Marquise Morris. Yeah. They got Denny Finney Smith. I keep telling y'all this man could play the center.
They were using center versus.
That's fine. Keep saying that. Watch what against Jokic.
He's not.
Who else was playing center against Jokic? Rui? They don't got no. They never had a center for Jokic. You're not gonna have one. You keep looking for this imaginary man. This imaginary man they went and go find for you was full of injuries. Was full of injuries.
The only time
That's
they
his
beat
name.
Denver when they had Dwight, when they had two big men, two decent big men. They still don't have one.
They're gonna beat him again. They're gonna beat him this year. 'Cause they got Luka and LeBron. They gonna,
Yeah.
what is that? What is Denver gonna do against that?
Cardinals.
What is Denver gonna? They're gonna have so much space. Now all of those deficiencies that y'all claim Joker has is gonna be exploited. Because there's gonna be no paint for Joker to stand around and he gonna have to come out. Like y'all said, he can't come out there. What is Joker gonna have to do now?
Y'all.
Joker's not.
Who is this y'all? Who is this y'all?
Oh,
Explain.
everybody.
Who's this y'all?
Everybody.
I never heard no one said that.
I keep
Jokic
telling you,
has-
Brandon, you need to come out of your cave. I keep telling you, come out your cave, bro.
Nobody-
I've been out here battling. I've been out here battling because I keep telling
What?
people how good Joker is defensively.
Jokic have?
Huh?
Whoever said he was what deficiencies do Jokic have? Let me know. I'm really interested of what they've been saying. Because
On defense, Joker's a complete liability on defense. That's what I hear. That's what I keep hearing. People keep telling me Rui Shamir don't play defense. That Rui Shamir is a horrible defender. That's what I keep hearing, Brandon. This is what I hear. This is what I'm out here battling against. This is the. Of course, yeah, because people are questioning my defensive understanding and how deep. Again, if the Lakers don't have no big man center sitting in the paint clogging up the paint, and Anthony Davis sitting in the high block clogging up the lanes, what is Joker gonna have to do? He's gonna have to come out there. He's gonna have to play defense like they say he can't do. Am I right, John? You've been listening to Goat James Kingdom.
No, you're 100.
Right? So how are they going to stop the Lakers now? Because Anthony Davis can't shoot no 3-pointers. You're gonna have 5 guys on the Lakers floor that can all hit the 3-pointer. So what? Now what's Joker gonna have to do? Joker's just gonna sit in the paint? No, Joker's gonna have to come to the perimeter. Not like it was when they had Anthony Davis or some big man center. This imaginary center that nobody could find for the Lakers to add because they went and found one, and this man had all types of injuries. Yeah. They were like, whoa, wait a minute, this man couldn't even touch his toes.
The crazy part.
Hold on. So you're saying that they're going to put a guard on Jokic and he's just going to counsel him?
I'm talking about the other side of the basketball court. I'm talking about on the other side of the basketball court.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the other side. The Lakers with Anthony Davis. With Anthony Davis, the Lakers had no center to guard him. So I mean, they're still, but they're gonna have trouble scoring offensively because Anthony Davis will be clogging up driving lanes.
He basically counseled him out.
No, he didn't. How did 8-1 don't sound canceled out to me.
That's because they're all the other players on the floor.
Oh, exactly. That's why Pelinka got rid of his ass. Y'all stop blaming the players I get.
Davis, you take away Anthony Davis, it's gonna be a field day.
That's what we taking away. That's what we took away. We took him away, and look how good the Lakers looking. Bye, Anthony.
Jokic is already averaging 30, 10, and 10. What you think he's gonna average?
Bye, Anthony. What do you think Luka and LeBron is about to do if they were playing? What do you mean? What do you think Luka and LeBron about to do? LeBron was already averaging 24, 25 with right now averaging 8 assists and almost 8 rebounds per game. While he over here with Luka now, who's going to come give you 28, 8, and 8? I mean, come on, sir. I mean, what are we discussing here? Mind you, we don't have to force feed Luka. Luka can score on his own. Oh, this is going to be phenomenal. Like I said, what is the Joker going to do now defensively? Since he doesn't have to worry about Anthony Davis out there, making it a even playing field for Denver.
Johnny, the issue is, I think Joker gonna have to guard LeBron. I think Joker gonna have to guard LeBron.
What? We gonna put the goat on Joker. LeBron, we gonna put the goat on Joker like we did in the Olympics. What do you mean?
Last year in the playoffs, Jokic averaged 28 and 16. Anthony Davis averaged 28 and 16.
They canceled each other out. And what was the series games?
And then,
what was the series games? How many games did they play? And what was again? What was it?
It was
4-1, right? It was 4-1. Am I correct? It was 4-1. Denver. Was it 4-1 Denver, Brandon? Please explain that to me, because that's
year before. Jokic 28 and 14, and Anthony Davis 27 and 14.
And that was what again? And what was the record? And what was the record in that series again?
Everybody else.
What was the record? And what was the record again?
Because nobody.
Who was the record again?
Jamal Murray. It was
Jamal. Oh, so Jamal. So it's not Joker. So Joker's not the problem now. It's Jamal Murray.
I don't
So wait. So let me ask you a question. So Luka don't cancel out Joker. Luka's 28. Luka's 28.
Luka
8 and
has
8.
not played against Jokic in the playoffs to cancel him out. We see Anthony Davis do it.
No, we see 8. We seen it 8-1. That's what we seen, Brandon. What's cancel out? This 8-1. It's 8-1. At least you can say it was competitive.
Murray, they couldn't keep Aaron Gordon out the paint, which was a lot of LeBron James giving up easy points to Aaron Gordon.
I'll keep out somebody out the paint. No. And so Anthony Davis
cancel out Murray now. Does Luka cancel out Murray now?
Hopefully he can, but hopefully he can guard him because Jamal Murray be destroying the Lakers. We see that.
But Jamal Murray guard Luka now.
They're gonna put Luka on Michael Porter Jr. Man, they're gonna put Luka on Michael Porter Jr. That's where they're going. That's where he's going. He's gonna go on Michael Porter Jr. And now if you want to come run some silly screen and roll with Michael Porter Jr., that's fine.
Have you seen him play in the playoffs versus the Lakers? He destroys the Lakers.
Who?
Porter Jr.
Again, yes, I've seen the Lakers because of the future defensive anchoring of Anthony Davis. Yes. Yes, because of Anthony Davis. They no longer have those liabilities. They're going to play better team defense. I keep telling you this.
Liabilities was the other players on the court.
Oh, well, with Vando out there, Dorian Finney-Smith, Gabe Vincent, Rudy Chimura, LeBron James, they got a solid defensive squad. And then you add Jackson Hayes. You add Jackson Hayes out there, and you still good. You crazy.
Jackson Hayes is going to get destroyed. Jackson Hayes is a foul problem. He's always on the floor.
Putting him out of position. Putting him out of position.
You do not.
Yeah, because he's gonna cut off. He's gonna cut driving lanes off. He's gonna be quick enough to cut off driving lanes.
Who?
Jackson Hayes.
When?
Jackson Hayes. Yeah, because he's not a good rim protector like that. He's average at that. So he's better at stepping up and making sure that guy doesn't get to the basket. That's what he's gonna do better.
He can start doing this,
and they're gonna rotate better. Yeah, they've been doing it without Anthony Davis. That's what they've been doing. Playing solid defense. What you mean? They keep climbing. They keep getting better defensively. What do you mean?
I watching the game. He is actually spitting facts. I just said.
I mean, we're talking about the playoffs with batters, not versus.
I'm not talking about the playoffs. We're not in the playoffs. We are in February. We are not in the playoffs. We're not. We're here now, and this is what we're seeing now. You're talking about they're going to be better by the time we get to April. Yeah, they're going to be way better then.
Somebody knock off Denver. We better hope someone knocks them off.
You still scared of Denver? You need to go to Dallas with AD with that shit. There ain't nobody scared of Denver over here, player.
We better hope you guard it off.
Ain't nobody scared of Denver over here, player. Ain't nobody scared of Denver over here, player. Trust me on that. Ain't nobody got no fear in their heart about no Denver.
Somehow, it's the Lakers who 15-1 in the last 16. Somebody is. Hopefully, someone knocks them off in the playoffs before they meet the Lakers.
No, I don't see that. I don't care about them. No, we don't care about them.
We might play Denver in the first round.
Hopefully not.
No, the Lakers are gonna climb. The Lakers are gonna climb up to the 3rd seed.
You think they don't get as high as 3?
They're gonna be as high as 3. They might even get it. They might get as high as 2.
What's the 3rd seed now?
The 3rd seed is Denver, and they're a game and a half better than the Lakers right now.
Okay.
Who 4 then? I thought Denver was 4.
No, Lakers are 4.
So the Lakers did move up.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Houston lost yesterday. Houston lost yesterday. They're on a 6-game losing streak now, and they're the 5th seed. Okay. The Lakers are 4th right now and climbing, and they play Utah tomorrow. And LeBron and Luka debuts. Oh my God! Yeah, talking about a debut. Let's move on. Let's talk about debut. Brandon, what do you think of Anthony Davis in Dallas yesterday? He came out phenomenal. Came out balling.
Anthony Davis, that's what he do. He balls.
I hear that.
That's what I expected him to do.
So how do you think he's going to affect them? How do you think they're going to affect them?
I mean, he's playing the 4. He's playing where he's comfortable at. They got Kyrie Irving. I think they're going to be pretty good.
They were the what's it called, the 10th seed the other day. They just moved up to be in the 8th seed. So where do you got them? So where do you got them going? They're the 8th seed. What are their chances this year going? Since the Lakers is going for the future, is Dallas playing for right now? What are their chances right now in today's NBA for this season?
I don't know. Maybe at least the second round, hopefully, if they don't face one of the top teams, but most likely they will. So I don't think they're going to beat um,
They could beat OKC. They
OKC.
already
I
did.
don't think they're going to
No,
beat
I think everybody. I think
OKC.
everybody want to play
Um,
Memphis.
they could probably beat Memphis. I don't know about the Lakers. It's a toss up at the moment. And Denver, they might be able to beat Denver. They have size. They have firepower. So Timberwolves, they're not. I don't know why they traded Cat. They're not really in the equation anymore.
They
So I
got
think
somebody for
one of the
Murray.
top
They
4 or
got
5
somebody from.
teams.
They got somebody for Murray.
Who?
Dallas.
Shit, I don't
Kyrie,
think so.
his new
Kyrie,
found love for
he can make them work.
They're
Kyrie
gonna put.
can
He said Kyrie.
Kyrie been playing defense lately. I don't know if y'all been watching. He been
Just
playing
think
defense lately.
he could make them work. He could at least tire them out.
Okay.
The way he be
That's what
balling.
he does. He play
He's
aggressive
Kyrie Irving.
defense to make them exert too much
I
energy.
actually think they would put. I actually think
I'm
they would
not
put
talking about
Clay in.
defense, about offense.
They'd probably put Clay on.
Make him work on offensive end when he has the ball.
No,
He
but
definitely ain't doing anything defensively.
I think Dallas can be really solid. I like their team overall. I think they present matchup problems for certain teams, but I think certain teams can hurt them. I think Dallas had two of the greatest number two offensively of all time with Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis. I really want to see what it looks like in the playoffs with them. That's what I really want to see. Long as they make the playoffs, I want to see what they look like and what problems they present.
What about you, Craig? What you think? How you think Anthony Davis' debut was yesterday, and how he could affect them? I mean, he got injured again, but we don't know the extent of the injury.
You said it again.
Yeah, he be all right, but yeah, it was. I don't know. It looked well, even though Kyrie didn't have a good game. I mean, they let him run. They let him run like point guard. Let him bring the ball up sometimes. Like when he was on the Lakers, he always had to sprint down and get down in the paint. They never really let him bring the ball up. So he gonna enjoy it. They just gotta gel and play together long enough to. Shit, they even fucked up their handshake, so they didn't.
They're gonna play. They're gonna play a lot of.
So, yeah,
They're gonna play a lot of rough
but
balls.
you see that handshake down back? That's gonna be the Dallas team right there.
That's crazy. I don't got Dallas making the playoffs or the play-in, to be honest with you. I think the West just got better. So I see the Spurs, I see Golden State, I see Sacramento all making a push and making it tougher, and obviously the teams that are already ahead of them. So I don't see how Dallas is actually. I mean, I'm hearing all this great stuff now. Anthony Davis is going to be able to play his 4. They had Gafford yesterday looking good.
He was the
Anthony,
first player since 1997-98 season to have a 20-10 5-assist 3-block game before the second half. Since 97-98.
and he didn't finish
his
the game.
debut.
And he didn't finish the game.
And he didn't even finish the game. 97-98.
on a non-contact injury. So again,
97-98.
and I never wish like no injuries, because I'm never saying Anthony Davis is the problem because he's injury prone, but we know he is injury prone. But at the end of the day, I saw the same things I saw. I saw a couple of things yesterday when Dallas was playing, because Houston was playing kind of weird yesterday because they were playing kind of bad to start the game. There was one stretch where they picked up like 5 offensive rebounds in a row and they couldn't finish at the rim. It was kind of like watching 90s basketball. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. But again, I don't see them making the playoffs because I think, like I said, I think the West got better. I think De'Aaron Fox, once he gets acclimated over there, and that's not going to take too long with Jason Kidd and what they got going on. They didn't have to give up really much to do that. Sacramento didn't have to give up much, and they still got Sabonis, right? Even though they lost De'Aaron Fox, they still got Sabonis. They still got a good team over there. And then, like I said, Golden State just got better adding Jimmy Butler. So I don't see again if that
making the playoffs.
And all those players you named, none of them you would trade. You would trade Luka for, except for AD. So I don't understand why you would give all those teams prop for getting better and not Dallas for getting better when they made one of the biggest trades in history of sports.
Because they lost Luka. Because they lost Luka. That's another thing. The Lakers got better.
And something that should tell you what the team had to do to trade away a 25-year-old, 5-time first-team All-NBA player, just like that. That's something we as fans don't know. We assuming, but we don't know.
Again, all we know is what they could have said it. He said he wanted to make the team better defensively. So supposedly Anthony Davis makes the Dallas team better defensively, and they're still in win mode now.
I mean, if you think about, look at the stats. The only thing that Luka had over AD was assists because he was a facilitator. They damn near scored the same amount. He damn near do the same rebounds. AD is a better, more rebounds. So the only thing the Lakers game was another facilitator.
We're talking about the guy who won the scoring title last year. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. For real, Craig?
I mean,
he wasn't doing that. He's been hurt this year.
Anthony Davis ever won a scoring title, Craig? Anthony Davis ever won a scoring title for you to say that he's as good a scorer as Luka is?
Not scoring titles matter. I didn't even.
No, I just want to know why you want to put. I want to know why you think. I want to know why you think Anthony Davis is on the scoring level of Luka Doncic. For real, we doing this now.
This year. He's talking about this year. They average almost the same amount of points. Yeah,
now
Johnny's all over.
Shots, shooting more than everybody matters.
Johnny's all over the place. He's all over the place.
Luka's a 30 guy.
He's 2 points difference. All I think is that, and he's far superior defensively.
Yo, that man said.
But all of a sudden, they're not making the playoffs.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
It's no question. Luka is a number one option for. No one will ever question what type of scorer Luka is. He's a number one option. I don't care what team he plays for in the NBA. That includes Milwaukee. Luka is the number one option as far as a scorer on anybody's
averaging
team.
30 points matter now, huh, Johnny?
If you're being a great scorer, yeah, Craig. Well, nobody said that. We're talking about being a great scorer.
Averaging 30
what do you
points
mean?
matter, huh?
This man averaged 30 points the last 2 seasons. What are we talking about?
Brandon
I know someone
said we talking about this year. Like Brandon said, we talking about this year.
He's averaging 28 this year.
Greg, when I actually brought up titles that the Lakers won in 2020, you talk about, we talk about this year. Now, Johnny want to talk about last year.
I didn't go by 5 years ago. I didn't go back 5 years ago. The man, I said last year. Just last year, he had his team in the finals. That's what I'm saying. LeBron didn't take AD to the finals last year. This man went to the finals with Kyrie Irving. You telling me he's not going to make the finals with LeBron James? Get the fuck out of here.
He won the in-season tournament.
Luka is making he said the in-season tournament. Again, we're NBA finals. Luka, the in-season tournament's over this year. So we can't talk about making no in-season tournament. What can the Lakers do now?
Everything's bad for years. To just hate on Anthony Davis.
What you mean? I'm not hating on Anthony Davis. I'm just telling you the Lakers got better. There's no way the Lakers did not get better with Luka Doncic. We're talking about Luka.
Maybe next year they got better.
Yes, we agree. They got
just like Gilbert Arenas said. Just like
points matter. We agree.
Listen,
30 points per game matter now. They got better offensively. They got
nobody ever said 30 points per game don't matter.
I guarantee this trade. The Lakers had to make this trade, so they had to make the trade. Even if it hurts them this year, they had to make it.
Yeah, this is for
when Dallas called LA about that trade.
For the Lakers.
LeBron
is going to mentor Luka until he retires. This is the future of the Lakers. So this is a good trade.
Yeah, they had to.
A team that went to the finals, they get an AD. They're trying to win now. So you got a team that's trying to win now and a team that's looking for the future, but could potentially be win now.
If you treat this right, the Lakers can do both. The Lakers can win now and prepare for the future at the same time. If he does what he's supposed to do. And I actually think,
of course, they can win now.
I think rescinding of the trade actually helps that because you get to keep a first round pick for the future. So
you can use it for the off season and get some,
Yeah, definitely. That's why I said you can do both. You can win now and you set up to prepare for the future with a 25-year-old. I mean, he turned 26.
I just don't know how you're going to win now with Jackson Hayes as your big man. I just don't understand that yet. I just don't understand that yet.
So we all know somebody gonna
I
get
mean,
hurt in the
the Bulls-
playoffs. A team that's expected to win, they're gonna have a player that get hurt. So we all know this is somebody gonna get hurt in the playoffs.
I don't know. Luka make it with Derek Lively. I'm fine with that.
Who did Boston have at center last year?
Al Horford.
Porzingis.
Porzingis was
Porzingis
hurt throughout the playoffs. He was hurt throughout the
just
playoffs.
came back.
He played the playoffs though.
He played during this regular season for sure. But
He played
during the playoffs, he was.
he was.
Yeah.
He was there.
He was out for the playoffs. He got out for the playoffs.
He didn't come to the finals. He didn't come back to the finals.
Yeah, he played, and he played a few games then. He said Porzingis. He said Porzingis don't play no defense. Protects the rim. Yeah,
I mean, he blocked shots.
I got you.
And he
don't
he
wait till
scratched the floor.
don't
He
wait
blocked
till a
shots, he
team.
scratched the floor.
Don't wait till a team get 5 feet from the rim, and now you want to start playing defense, sir. Start playing defense before then. How about that?
I ain't know that.
How about that?
I ain't know what that supposed to mean.
I know you don't. I know you don't know what that's supposed to mean. I know that exactly. I know. You can't comprehend.
If somebody's there, let's just
Okay.
not play defense.
Yes.
If
Okay.
I'm 7'3" and I can block the shot, I'm not going to do it. I don't
didn't
know
say
what
that.
y'all was watching in the
I didn't say
playoffs
that.
with
I didn't say
Boston
that.
last year. I don't know what y'all was watching.
I was watching Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum playing outstanding perimeter defense, and all those guys playing team defense. That's what I saw. They were playing
That's
good
what I
pick and
saw,
roll
too.
defense. That's what I saw too. They play great team defense. That's how
Because
come they're good.
You said Austin Reeves a better defender than Anthony Davis. So I don't know what you saw.
Team defense wise, you just saw Anthony. You just saw what the Lakers. Again, I'm talking team defense. I want Anthony Davis to go bye-bye like he did and watch the Lakers win like they are. Hello, sir.
I don't know what you be watching when you say Austin Reeves a better defender than Anthony Davis. I don't know what you be watching.
I see the Lakers play better defense. That's what I see. That's what I see. The Lakers playing better defense, team defense, and that they're communicating, they're connecting, they're talking, they're rotating, they're active. Yeah, they're holding their stances. Yeah, I see them. I see teams struggling to score. Teams out here struggling to score against the Lakers. That's what I see. That's what I see. Teams out here struggling to score against the Lakers. That's what I see. That's what they've been doing lately. Balling.
He's being honest.
I know. Yeah, they beat the hell out
Anthony
of
Davis
Washington,
like
Charlotte.
LeBron.
The hell out of those.
Anthony
Oh,
Davis
yeah.
likes the roam. He don't like to stay on one person.
What'd you say, Joe?
He don't like the switching. Anthony
Don't
Davis
talk
don't
about
like the
Anthony Davis
switching.
like that.
He,
don't
he,
like
he
it?
likes the roam.
Oh.
That's what Anthony Davis likes to do.
No.
And it's crazy
He
because
shouldn't.
let me tell you what,
Oh, okay.
what defense he would look
That's
great
what he
in.
do.
He would look great in. He would look great in Miami's defense, and he know that.
Low key, this AD trade to
Yeah.
Dallas is gonna do something to Kyrie. He gonna make him feel like he's a really number one option now. He gonna go off. I got a feeling about Kyrie gonna go.
No, they're
go off.
they're gonna be great together. Offensively, they're gonna be great.
Kyrie
Anthony
was like,
Davis is
"What?
a beast
I got a number
offensively.
two. Who wants to be a number two?
Now the question is this, right? Because they're gonna have Spencer Dinwiddie as the point guard, Kyrie at the 2.
That's small.
So what you're gonna do? Put Klay Thompson to the bench. They can send Klay Thompson to the bench because they can start PJ Washington at the 3. Then you can have Anthony Davis at the
He
4,
rolled his
and then
ankle
you have
bad.
Gafford at the 5. If Lively don't come back, you kind of good. But if Lively come back, what do? You put Lively as the backup center,
So you don't want to put Spencer
So
Dinwiddie
then-
on the bench.
huh? Spencer, who's gonna be your point guard? Kyrie,
I put Kyrie at the
Kyrie
point. Make
and
him a-
Klay
a-
at the
a-
2.
a
Kyrie,
scorer.
Kyrie, Klay at the 2. Then who's gonna play the 3?
PJ.
PJ, Anthony Davis, and then Gafford, and then you have Spencer Dinwiddie, what's it called, Najee Marshall, I guess who's the other guy they had to go?
We're
They had
gonna let-
Axum. They had Axum come
Let
out.
Dinwiddie do his thing with the second unit.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah, if you think that's gonna take them to the playoffs, I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe
I
a playoff.
remember I agree with you. I didn't think they might. I said if they make the playoffs. Remember, I agree with you. What you said. I said if they make the playoffs because that backcourt defensively. If we want to talk about defensively, that backcourt is bad.
Oh, you talking about Kyrie and Klay Thompson as your backcourt?
Yeah.
Because that's why I said put Spencer out there because that would be better defensively for them.
I
At
don't think
least.
they small. I mean, they small.
Well, you
As a
can't have Klay. Who you? I mean, and
Clay
You
6'7". He ain't small.
Now I'm talking about if you got Spencer Dinwiddie
and Kyrie.
playing the point or the shoot with Kyrie.
Yeah, but if you
He's
got
like
if,
6'5". He's like
but
6'5" though.
if you got Klay Thompson out there, you got no defense for sure.
I mean,
And you
Spence
really,
5.
and,
6'5".
and you really
Like,
got
he's not short.
and you really got
Talking about.
You got no ball. I mean, I guess what they'll do is they'll start the game off with Anthony Davis, get him going, and by the end let Kyrie finish it like they did yesterday. Go to AD to start the game, him force feed him, let him dominate. Then in the second half, go to Kyrie and let Kyrie dominate in the fourth quarter and win games that way. But I don't. I mean,
Yeah, that is definitely not a small backcourt. Spencer played
I mean, even though
in college anyway.
Spencer Dinwiddie said-
The Lakers had Spencer Dinwiddie last year. He didn't do good with Anthony Davis then, so I don't know how it's going to change now. But it's okay. Again, Anthony Davis is playing his position like y'all want him to, right? So yeah, he should be good. But like I said,
they got Max Christie too.
They got Max Christie too. Like they have a solid team.
Oh yeah, that's true. So they got Max Christie. That's why that was the guy I was forgetting. Max
They're
Christie
a solid
actually
ass team.
Well, they might just start Max Christie. They might just put it. They might just make it. They might just
Which
make
they
it
should.
Kyrie, Max Christie, PJ Brown. I mean not PJ Brown. PJ Washington.
That's a '90s player.
AD.
2020s.
That's a Heat. That's my Heat guy. Then you got AD and Gafford, and then like you said, you get Spencer Dinwiddie, Clay, Marshall, and who would be the other big man that would come off the bench for them? You got Axum. Who's the other guy
it's going to be tough with them because I think
Lively hurt right now.
Yeah, I don't think Lively's going to be back no time soon.
San Antonio is going to be tough. I think San Antonio got a great trade. I think they're going to make a really strong playoff push.
They 5 games under 500 right now.
Yeah, I mean, that second half of the season.
They got a lot to make up.
Yeah, they do.
They got a lot to make up to actually get. They're not getting the home court advantage. They probably going to be hard for them to move up to the 6th.
I see them making the play. That's where I see them. The play in.
Yeah, it's gonna be make them.
I'm saying San Antonio could be an 8 seed. I ain't saying higher than that. I just said I think they can make a push to make the playoffs.
I mean they should. They should. But next year they're gonna be a problem.
Next year they're gonna be somebody's problem. Yes, they will. San Antonio's ugly. Houston might be dropping, bro. They losing game after game. Who do they go to?
I mean, they are young. No, they had a good high.
All they doing is jumping out the gym right now. They're not playing no real team basketball. That's all they doing. You see Thompson? He was just jumping out the gym like.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
they are a good team.
This is a regular season.
I don't think they were going to stay in it. Yeah, I don't think they were going to stay in the top 4 seeded anyways in the West. But I don't think they're going to not make the playoffs neither. So
they can drop. I see them if they continue this speed, win like 2 games, lose 4 or something. They'll wind up in the play-in.
Yeah, we watched the Mavs games yesterday. They again the Houston played bad yesterday. They missed a lot of shots.
Who do they go to level this out? Who do Houston go to level this out and say, let's slow this down?
Well, that's why Van Vliet is very important.
He hurt though. Van Vliet hurt though, right?
They didn't have him.
Yeah.
He was hurt yesterday. They didn't have him. That's why I keep telling y'all it's good to have a ball facilitator, a point guard, somebody that knows to control the pace of the game on the offensive side of the floor.
Yeah, that's what was the question. That's like, who did they go to? And it's like,
and they was just running and jumping.
Yeah, they was running people out the gym. That's what they was doing. They was running people out the gym, and that teams is caught up to what they were doing. They slowing that time of the season where you slowing the pace down anyway, and they can't handle that part of the game. That's why even if they had stayed at 2, everybody would want to play Houston and Memphis in the playoffs. If I was a veteran team, if Houston is 2 and Memphis 3, those are 2 teams I want to play those teams.
Yeah.
And them young teams can't win a 7-game series like that. They don't.
It's like last year. Everyone would rather play the number 1 seed in the playoffs, OKC.
Yeah. Everybody said the Lakers should lose that first game and win the second.
So they could play them, they should have done.
Yes. Yeah, so they could play OKC, and they would have been OKC. They had beat OKC 3 times in the regular season last year.
Oh.
So
they had no answer for Anthony Davis. That's why.
Johnny, no response.
For what? For Anthony Davis? Y'all can enjoy Anthony Davis all y'all want to. Yeah, I knew exactly what was going to happen. I know exactly what's going to happen. He had a good first half, and what he do by the end of the game? The same shit he did in the first half. Nothing. That's exactly. They won good. Again, Anthony Davis, again, when you feed him the ball, get him involved, he was active. He wanted to show everybody he debuted. Yeah. Just wait.
He's here. That's what he said.
I'm here. And he also said the doctor. He also told that to the team doctors, because by the end of the game, that's who he really introduced himself to. That's really who he introduced himself to. The team doctors. Hi guys, I'm gonna be here a lot. I'm here. I'm here again. What is? And this time it don't look like it. It didn't look like his stomach. He looked like he was grabbing his crotch.
All right, when you see Luka,
they said it's a groin. They did say it was
10 minutes
a
to go in the first quarter. Don't be saying we ain't saying.
I mean, and he talk about someone, Anthony Davis, who's been playing most of the games the last 2 years, and Luka ain't even in shape, not even playing yet because he's still hurt. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, Luka's not even played the game yet.
He playing the next game, right?
Let's hope because he was supposed to play Saturday.
Luka's played more games in the last 2 seasons than Anthony Davis has. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Not the last 2 seasons. Anthony Davis played more games last year. Anthony Davis played more games last year, and this game Anthony Davis played more games.
Oh, you're counting this year? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the last 2 seasons. This year and last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, the season still continues, sir. The season's not over yet.
Oh, I know. That's why
I'm talking about the 2 seasons prior to that. The two and 2023 and 2023 and 2024. Who played more games in both seasons put together? Who had played more games altogether? Anthony Davis or Luka?
I don't know. I haven't looked at that, but
I know the last 2 seasons. I keep telling you.
So
I'm pretty sure it ain't about much. I'm pretty sure it ain't about much. Because if you talk about Anthony Davis,
if we go for that, if we go,
I don't know what you're talking about with Luka.
Wait, if we go,
you must be saying
wait. Since 20, if we go from 2019 to 2025, yes, Luka's played way much more games than Anthony Davis has. What are you talking about?
You just said we can't go back 5 years, and you go back.
I said the last 2 years.
Yeah, I understand. You, I know. You said
Luka played 100. Luka played 136 games in 2024 and 2023 put together. Anthony Davis played 120 something games, so he's played less games.
You
just
talk
130.
About Probe and Lucas is the same way. He's never on the court. But just like Anthony Davis, keep the same energy.
No, I don't think
keep
so.
Keep that same energy.
No, it's
keep
not.
That same energy.
It's not. They both played 70 games last year. And Anthony Davis has played more games than Luka this year. Yeah,
how many games did Luka play last year? 70.
70. That's Anthony Davis.
How many did Anthony Davis play? All right.
76. Then. How many they played in 2023? How many Anthony Davis played in 2023?
How many? Let me know. I don't know.
He played 56. How many did Luka play?
How many Luka played?
66.
Okay, 10 games. All right.
Oh, so the 10 games don't matter. Okay, I got you.
Okay,
I know 10 is more. I know 10 is more than 6. I know you ain't a zesty Jeffrey. Count past 6 is not. It's not your problem, Brandon. 10 is more than 6.
Sure.
Okay, so that's the whole point. And Luka's way better. Luka's way better. I ain't never heard nobody ever say Anthony Davis. Nobody ever have Anthony Davis top 2 player in the NBA.
He's way better, but he got. So
yeah, you had Anthony. You didn't have Anthony Davis top 5. Was Anthony Davis in your top 5 players this year? No. Luka is.
Wait, no one's saying that Luka's AD's better than Luka. Who said that? You saying that Anthony Davis never on the court and Luka is the same way?
No, no. Yes, Anthony Davis is never on the court when we look at the scale. We scale it back. Yes. If you want to go, how many years you want to go back? You just want to go back to just last year? So Anthony Davis has been on the court because of last year. Let's not mind the year he played 30-something games. The year he played 40-something games. The year he played 50-something games. The multiple times he's played 30, 40 games.
Okay. Since you like lying, since 2023, Anthony Davis played 175 games. Luka played 158 games.
That's counting today. That's counting today's, of course. Yeah, you counted this season.
This season, the last 2.5 seasons. The last 2.5 seasons. Is that better? The last 2.5 seasons.
Yeah, count this season. Okay, it's not over. Okay, it's not over. Let's see how much. Let's see how much more Anthony Davis plays this season. Let's see. There's 30 games left. There's 30 games left. Let's see.
You talk about Anthony Davis' injury, Pro. What would you think about Luka there if he's never on the court?
Okay,
keep that same energy for Luka there.
You're right. Yes, you just want to go back for the last 2 years. You just want to go back for the last 2 years. That's fine.
Last 2 years, it was
the last 2 seasons. The last 2 seasons, 2024 and 2023. I'm not counting this year because the season's not over yet. You can't count this season, Brandon. It ain't a season. It's not a season. It's 2020. Has the 2025 season finished yet? No. So it don't count. It don't count. You can't count that season. It's not a season. Yeah, I know, 2.5 seasons. And you go back 3.5 seasons, it's Luka. You go 4.5 seasons, it's Luka. You go 5.5 seasons, it's Luka. Every other year, yeah, you found that one little spot. You found that one little spot to be the dog that had a shining day. Good for you.
And the Dallas still said we would trade Luka. All those games played.
Anthony Davis played 76 games, got knocked out in the first round. Luka played 70 games, took his team to the NBA Finals. Luka's gonna play less games this year.
How many excuses you gonna make? You gonna keep making excuses? Come on.
Luka will play less games this season. Luka will play less games this season and will still be in the NBA Finals while your boy won't even make the NBA playoffs.
I don't really care. I'm just caring about the facts that you keep lying about. There's no facts. There's no facts. Anthony Davis been on the court more than Luka. That's all.
Okay, and last 3.5 has been Luka. The last 4.5 has been Luka. The last 5.5 has been Luka. So yeah, you can find again. You can have your fine.
Back to back.
I'm not going back to back. You need to find something for Anthony Davis.
Listen, we still feel AD is better for us than your Luka.
That's fine. Us? There's no us. Brandon wants to trade LeBron James. He doesn't even want LeBron James on the Lakers anymore.
Anthony Davis played more games last year than Anthony Davis played more games, but Luka was first team All NBA. So that's 6 games.
So was AD. AD was first team All NBA.
Yeah, he was all defense.
That's fine. That's fine.
First team All NBA.
Yeah, he was.
He was second team All NBA and first.
Oh, he was second
team.
Okay, he was second
team.
team.
Yeah, first team All NBA.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's a top 10 player.
Okay.
We'll
see.
Luka's first team.
Luka's a top 3 player. Luka's a top 3 player. There's only 2 players ahead of Luka. That's Giannis and Joker. There's no other players better than him. That's a fact.
Our first team all defense is more important than the first team All NBA.
That's fine, and that's why Dallas ain't gonna make the playoffs. Thank you. That's fine. To believe what you want to. They gotta get special security presence for their GM as much as their fan base is upset with them. I don't know what y'all talking about.
All NBA.
They got protesters out in front of their arena for their team, begging for them to get Luka back somehow. Begging for him to come back. Like I said, man, the only people who don't like this trade is Boston fans and Zesty Jeffries, and somehow y'all two find y'all way into them people's projects. I don't understand y'all.
Who said we didn't like the trade? Who said we didn't like the trade? I just said the Lakers had to make this trade.
Yeah, about time they got rid of Anthony Davis. Because you can't build around Anthony Davis. They've been trying to do it for 3 years, and they can't. And they already built the team for Luka to win now. They're gonna win now with Luka.
Let me ask you this: how many times have you heard that AD was in part of getting a player to join the Lakers? And how many times did you hear teammates of his was influencing getting players on the Lakers? And then you tell me what was AD's problem?
AD went on national television begging for help. What are you talking about?
Begging for help.
Yeah. Well, so you don't think he didn't tell them what that help was, who to go get? Just like Luka, just like we know Luka said, go get me a big man. They went and got Mark Williams. They don't care. They done this before. Again, on Friday night. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas.
So let me tell you. So Luka said, I need some, and they actually did it. But when LeBron and Anthony Davis said they need something for multiple years, they don't do it.
They did it.
What you're saying?
They did do it. It didn't work because Anthony Davis needs a specific thing. He's a handicap.
Who did they get?
This guy named a bunch of centers that these guys have been getting for the Lakers for the last 5 years, 4 or 5 years for Anthony Davis.
Okay. Who?
They got what was the name of the people that he did on the show? It was Mo Bamba. Okay. It was Montrezl Harrell. It was they got Jackson Hayes. They had Andre Drummond. Let's see who else that they would bring. Oh, Thomas Bryant, who's over here balling in Indiana right now. That's 5 centers, Brandon. There was a bunch of them that Gilbert Arenas named on Friday night to the point to where another Anthony Davis apologist was sitting here saying, well, no, which one of those guys are Hall of Famers? And shout out to the locker room. Because y'all sitting here crying about Anthony Davis. The Lakers have gotten him all these kind of players. The Lakers had 25 different players on the 2022 roster. They didn't do that for LeBron. They did that for Anthony Davis. They did the same thing for 2023, 2024. They got Anthony Davis everything he needed just for him to go on national television to still complain. They've been doing it.
Wow. Guess where he learned that from? Where he learned that from?
Not from the
Let me
GOAT,
say-
because the
let
GOAT,
me say,
the GOAT,
okay.
not from the GOAT, not from the
Let me
GOAT.
get this
We
straight.
top heavy. We
Not
top
from the
heavy.
GOAT.
Let me get that straight.
Where he learned that
Let
from?
me get this straight. You said first they got Montrezl Harrell after they gave away Dwight Howard, which is a complete downgrade.
No, he's
They
not, because
had
Dwight Howard
Thomas
can't do
Bryant.
nothing for you.
Yeah,
Dwight
yeah,
Howard's not doing anything. You said Dwight
But
Howard.
you
Dwight Howard's not.
said-
Get out of here, man.
No,
Dwight Howard's not
he
doing
was
nothing.
nice.
They added
Yeah, he
Dwight
was
Howard
nice.
in 2022. That's
Okay,
another
he
one.
was
They did
nice.
add him in 2022.
was
They added him in
nice.
2022,
Right.
but your boy couldn't even get on the court. Come on.
All right. So
And
so
JaVale
Montrezl Harrell. All right.
They even went and got Mark Gasol. Look, they even went and got Defensive Player of the Year, Mark Gasol. They went all got all kind of players.
Mark, yeah, he helped. He helped. Let me see who else you said. They got Thomas Bryant. Wasn't he like a two-way player?
No,
No.
And then-
Thomas Bryant's
and
out here
then-
balling.
then-
He's balling with Indianapolis. He's been balling in Indiana.
They trade him away. Because he was actually balling with the Lakers, and they traded him away. He was balling with the Lakers, and they traded him away for nothing. Trade him away for nothing.
They gave Anthony Davis.
Who else they got?
Anthony Davis
Drummond,
didn't. Anthony
which
Davis
I
didn't want
wish
him.
I wish they actually would have kept Drummond.
They had got Mobama, right? When they traded him away.
Hold up. So you say Anthony Davis makes GM picks, but all of a sudden LeBron James don't. You got to be consistent. First,
Who
now
said that?
Anthony Davis is making moves, but you keep saying LeBron James never make moves. How
I
is
didn't say
Anthony
that.
Davis trading players? Tell me.
Anthony-
He said that.
You said
He said that.
yes, you
I said
did.
Anthony Davis ain't complain about it. That's what I said. He didn't complain about that. He didn't complain about keeping
You said-
anybody. I never heard him say why y'all get rid of Thomas Bryant. I never heard him say why y'all get rid of this such and such player. I never heard him say this stuff.
So
They keep
he-
adding
so
players
he-
to the roster,
so
and
he's
none of them.
supposed to
All of a
go
sudden,
on the media.
none of these
He-
centers
he-
are
he's
worthy.
supposed to go to
You
the
said
media and tell the media that he wanted.
no.
Wait,
He doesn't
so-
go to me to say anything. He just shut the fuck up and go play basketball. That's what the fuck you need to do. Shut the fuck up and play basketball, because we
So
done got you all
they-
kind of
so they
centers.
asked
We
for
got you all
questions,
kind of
you
help.
got to answer.
We got you Spencer Dinwiddie last year. Well, you got Spencer Dinwiddie now. We gave you Max Christie this year. You got Max Christie now. Now you got Gafford. Now you tell me. Now you gonna show me Gafford is this guy that's gonna. Okay, the guy got Gafford now. He's good. He got Gafford. He's happy. They gave him what he wanted. You wanted a big man, nigga. Go over to Dallas. You got a big man. Go buy. You got. We gave you what you want. Because all the ones we got you, obviously it didn't work for you neither. So go play over there with Gafford. Go play over there.
They kept giving him away. They kept
Fine.
trading him away like they did in 2020 team. Just blow it up.
They don't
Let's
fit with
win a
Anthony
title.
Davis.
Let's-
It doesn't
let's
fit with
blow
Anthony
it up.
Davis. Anthony
They
Davis
won a
needs
title.
a specific.
Let's blow it up.
Uh-huh.
It's the
Let's
same
just
reason
blow it up.
Pippen never won the Defensive Player of the Year.
All right, good question. Darnell Height, your GOAT James Kingdom member, asked, question to the panel, why Anthony Davis never been a Defensive Player of the Year?
That's easy because they didn't vote for him for Defense Player of the Year. He should have at least two of them.
What year was that?
He should have won one in
2020?
2020. Yep.
And last year.
He was a better defender than Giannis?
Yes, in 2020.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Of course.
Sure,
He's always
no
been a
problem.
better defender than Giannis.
No doubt. I got
There's
you.
been a year that Giannis been a better defensive player than him. But, they vote for who they want to vote for. Like the NBA, they literally voted for someone who didn't make the All-NBA team to be Defensive Player of the Year. So I'm not shocked.
They carried over to the NFL. They gave Josh Allen MVP. He wasn't even All-Pro.
Yeah, he was second
He
team.
was all
because
pro.
they-
He was just all pro.
He was second team.
He was just all
He
pro.
was second
Yeah.
team. Jamal, the person who should have won was first team.
Anthony
Yeah.
Davis never won Defensive Player of the Year because he's never been the Defensive Player of the Year. That's my answer.
Because
That's my answer.
they
Everybody
never voted for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Just
I
like
don't think he
LeBron,
was
they
in-
just
I
never
think-
voted for him.
I never thought he was in 2020 neither, so no.
I mean, you think
Never won
Austin Reeves got a
Defensive
defender
Player
than
of the Year.
Anthony
They don't
Davis, so
look at
I don't know
Anthony
what
as
your
a player. He-
your
They look
eye
at him
test
as-
is terrible.
They look at him offensively more than they do as defensively. That's why he's the only person that make an All NBA and all defense. They look at him as an more offense than defense because he don't
Giannis
play
does that
enough.
too. Giannis does that too.
Look at the
I
score.
don't
He
think
got
Giannis
24,
was all
15.
defensive last year.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
If I'm correct, yeah.
Because he couldn't have been because Anthony Davis was the only person who was all defensive, all
And
NBA.
Giannis was first
So he
team.
couldn't have been
I
all
think.
defensive.
Giannis didn't make the all defensive team that yes.
I'm gonna say this: Giannis ain't been a good defender since what's his name left.
Drew
Holiday. Yes, Drew Holiday exposed who Milwaukee was defensively because everything what Drew Holiday was doing on the court.
he was stopping them guards from getting to the paint.
Yes, he was playing in passing lanes correctly.
All Giannis had to worry about was the big man. He didn't have to worry about the whole team because he had Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Giannis didn't make it.
Yeah.
Last year. Okay.
Giannis' last all defensive team was 2022, so he hasn't made it for a few years.
Okay. Anthony Davis neither. This is the first one Anthony Davis made since 2020.
He was all defensive.
Well, he should have been defensive player of the year both times. So, hey, it's Anthony Davis. It's Anthony Davis. They're not gonna give him his credit.
Ooh. Credit for what? For what defense? You gotta anchor a top defense, my friend. He don't do that.
Well, you have to have a good defense to anchor one. So, but he did in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Did in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
That's like putting 93 in the old car and thinking you're gonna go fast because you put the highest gas in it and getting mad at the gas and still doing 30.
That's what y'all sound like with Anthony Davis.
I mean, Anthony Davis is the only player who needs teammates to be a good defender. That doesn't make any sense. That don't even make any sense.
It makes a lot of sense. It does. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense because I see a lot of other big men that don't need that and they still play. Their team defense is still better. That's all I gotta say.
Like who? Oh, nah. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say it because you just gonna start making up shit. So there's no point.
I'm not gonna make up. I'm not gonna make up shit. I'm not gonna make up shit. I'm not gonna make up shit.
That's what you do. You just make up shit.
Anthony Davis.
Name some.
Bam has anchored. Bam has anchored. Bam has anchored the top 10. Bam, Rudy Gobert anchored the top 10 defense with none of this that you talk about. With the 93 octane gas in a Hyundai. Yes, in Utah. Yes.
So
Rudy Gobert, a guy who wins Defensive Player of the Year because he is the Defensive Player of the Year. You asked me to say some shit just to cut me off. Now I'm not lying, and you getting exposed by the exposer. Continue. Go ahead. I can name a bunch. I can name a bunch, and I won't name Anthony Davis because he's never done it.
You name one, which is Anthony Davis, Olympic what?
Bam Adebayo. Joker since 2019 has anchored 5 top 10 defenses. Not Anthony Davis.
Because he has a good defensive team. Next.
Who? Name them. Go ahead. Name this great defensive players on the 2019 Denver Nuggets. Go ahead. Name them. Since you know they had a good defensive team. Tell me, who was the
last year, the year before?
I said since 2019. He has had 5 times. I said 2019. I went back to 2019. Anthony Davis has never had it. Never.
2019.
When he has Dwight Howard, yeah, because Dwight Howard and Rondo and LeBron and KCP and Avery Bradley. No. Anthony Davis never had it. I'm talking about times where Jokic didn't even have those defensive players and they were still top 10. Rudy Gobert, still top 10 without those players. Bam Adebayo, still top 10 without those players. Don't bring up shit. Top 10 still right now. We didn't have no Jimmy Butler because of Bam Adebayo. You can keep naming. You can't name me the center. You still been 2 weeks into a show and you still can't name me the center the Lakers got. I've been naming all kind of players and centers. With stats and accolades to prove my shit.
The Lakers don't have a center. What you talking about?
Accolades, you want championships.
I bring whatever because I use facts.
He's all over the place.
I'm not facts. I'm facts.
He's literally talking about good defensive teams, and we talk about the Lakers, who does not have good defensive teams. They have
because they had Anthony Davis. Because they have Anthony Davis. And now they have no. Listen. By the end of this season, the Lakers will have a top 10 defense, and Anthony Davis won't be on the team. That's facts. That's facts.
Let's hope.
They've been giving up 108 points without Anthony Davis this season. Less than what he's been giving up. Less. The Lakers have been playing better defense. They give up less than 110 without Anthony Davis. With Anthony Davis, it's plus 110. So yeah, I think the Lakers are going to continue this route, and they're going to continue to look better because they're playing team defense. That's how you win games. Team defense, not individual defense. This ain't the 1900s. This ain't 10 years ago. This is the new NBA. You got to play team defense. Everybody out here jacking up shots and scoring.
You have to have defenders to do that. You have to have defenders to do that.
No, you don't. No, you got to play team defense to do that.
You don't have to have defenders now. You don't have to have
There's a bunch of defenders in NBA. You told me there was a bunch of defensive centers, but you acting like there's no defenders on the Lakers. The Lakers got defenders. It's not my fault Anthony Davis can't do what the Lakers gave him. That's why they traded him.
What defenders do they have?
I already told you they got Rui Hachimura. They got LeBron James. They got Gabe Vincent. They just added Dorian Finney-Smith. They got defenders. Huh? Jackson Hayes still be out here balling. I'm watching Jackson Hayes play defense.
Don't forget about Vando. Don't forget about Vando.
No, Vando hasn't been here because they know what he can do with Vando because that's when they bring up 2023 because Vando was around. Like I said, even to a certain degree, Austin Reeves be playing defense. But it's hard to play defense when you have Anthony Davis always just protecting the rim. That's it. So I might as well just funnel somebody to him, let you play your fucking defense. And it doesn't lead to nothing.
With Anthony Davis on the court, is that what you're saying?
Who was defending some part of the court for someone who don't defend any part of the court.
I don't know. Yes, Ralph. Rui play. I hear y'all say names a bunch of players that can play defense, but y'all disrespect Rui Hachimura too much, bro. Rui plays.
No one's disrespect. You're disrespecting Anthony Davis.
No. I'm asking you. I'm asking you right now, Brandon. Is Rui Hachimura a good defender or not? Yes or no?
He's a decent defender. He's a
okay. That sounds good. That sounds he's good. Okay, that sounds like good to me. Okay, that sounds like good to me. Ralph is telling you no. He's a horrible defender. He's as horrible as AR. He's as horrible as D'Angelo. That's what they're saying. That's what these guys will tell you.
Remember last show when I told you like who had the best defensive box plus minus, defensive rating, the most rebounds, defensive rebounds, the most blocks, the most steals. It was Anthony Davis across the board. Now you're saying that he's the reason that they are not good defenders. You know how much sense that doesn't make, right?
Yes, because you don't understand the difference between being an individual defender and being a team defender. You're talking individual stats.
Bad stats.
That's not team stats. No, they're not, Brandon. Brandon. Defensive box plus minus is predicated on. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not. Defensive rebounds, individual stats. Defensive box plus minus is an individual stat. You didn't say nothing about defensive. Those are all stats. Those are all stats. Where are the Lakers defensive rebounding? Where are the Lakers defensive rebounding with Anthony Davis, such elite rebounder? Tell me that, Brandon. Where are they at as a team? I'm talking as a fucking team. Where are the Lakers as a team defensive rebound ranking? You know how great Anthony Davis is, but how great are the Lakers as a rebounding team? Tell me.
I don't know, but I know Anthony Davis number one.
Exactly. That's why you can't comprehend what I'm talking about, because you know nothing about team basketball. You know nothing about team basketball. You want to talk about individual basketball, it's 5 men on the court. Let's talk team. We're not talking individuals. We're talking team basketball.
He's number one on the team. Across the board.
And their team is bad at it. So it doesn't matter. The team is bad at it. So it doesn't matter. The team is bad at it. So he doesn't help them with all that great individual prowess and greatness. What does that do for his team? Nothing. Zero impact, motherfucker. That's the point. Nothing at all. It doesn't help. The Lakers are still in the bottom tier in rebounding. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
They're all not boxing out.
Doesn't matter. When I tell you this player that got better box plus minus than Anthony Davis, you say, oh, they don't play. They don't play.
Who has a better box plus or minus?
Vanderbilt does. Cam Reddish does.
Okay, he played like three games.
Wait. Again, Jackson Hayes' box plus minus is 0.1 less than Anthony Davis's. Anthony Davis is 1.4 and defensive box plus minus. Jackson Hayes is 1.3.
Who's higher?
We can do well without Anthony Davis. We're fine.
Who's higher?
That's fine. You say right. That's no difference. There's no difference, Brandon. That's not a difference. You want 0.1? That's how much better you think he is? 0.1? A tenth of a point? Go ahead. You can have that, Brandon. Go to Dallas with that shit. Go to Dallas with that shit.
Number one across
Go
the
to
board.
Dallas with that shit. Go to Dallas with that shit. Nobody give a fuck about that shit.
So I mean,
He's not number one across. He's not number one across the board. Cam Reddish is above him. Vanderbilt's in front of him. Even
Players
fucking
who played.
Jalen Hood,
He's
Safinio.
number one across
They
the board.
played.
Players who
Cam
played.
Reddish played 31
You
games.
you
Cam
can't
Reddish
have
has played
a player
31 games. He's played
You can't have
31
a player
games.
Who doesn't
31
play
games.
across the board, number one. Across the board, number one.
31 games.
Number one.
Jemison, who's played 6 games, has the same amount of defensive analytics rebounds as Anthony Davis does. They'll be fine adding Jemison and Jackson. They'll be good. They're fine. Bye-bye, Anthony Davis. We're going to play team defense.
Jemison.
He played 6 games. He's played 6 games, and within them 6 games, he's a rebounding on the defensive side. You want to use the analytics? These are the numbers you want to use, nigga.
So you're
These are
saying
the
he's
analytics you
better
want to
than
use.
Anthony Davis defensively? He's better
No,
than
I'm
Anthony
saying
Davis defensively.
I'm saying the Lakers are better than that defensively because they're going to play better team defense. I'm not looking for individuals. I'm looking for somebody who's going to help us play team defense, and that's not going to be Anthony Davis.
But
I don't
he
care
can't
about
be
his
because
individual,
he's
actually.
not Lakers no more. He's not on
We're
Lakers no
talking
more.
about exactly. So they're going to be better defensively.
Yeah,
Like
he's
they've
not
always
on Lakers
been.
no more. I mean, I'm just
They're
saying
better. They're better.
They are less now because the
They're
best
better.
defensive player in the league is
They're
on
better
the team.
defensively. They're better
Because he
now
was
without
number
him.
one across the board with the Lakers. He
They're
was number one
better
across the
without
board
him.
with the
They're
Lakers.
better without him. They're better without him.
Yeah.
They've been better
The
without
best
him.
defensive player on the league.
Yeah,
I mean,
that shows you. Yeah,
defense
yeah. Go
definitely
ahead.
taking a hit. Their
Yeah,
defense definitely
you're
taking a
right.
hit.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen it yet. No one here has seen it. I've told you that the Lakers' defense has been better. The Lakers' defense has been better without Anthony Davis on the basketball court. They've been better.
And I started off the show with that. I think team-wise, they've been better without. And I said Anthony Davis. I think Anthony Davis is the best defender in basketball. But I think the Lakers' team defense has been better since.
I mean, that's simple with sports. A man down, everyone's gonna play well.
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
few
I mean-
games. That's how sports work.
No, that's not how that works.
That's
No,
how sports work.
that's not how it works. That's not how that works.
How sports
that's not how that works.
One
That's not how that
player
works.
down, it's the next
That's
man,
not how that works.
the next man up mentality.
That's not how that works.
sports work.
That's not how that works.
sports work.
That's not how
exactly how
that
it
works.
works.
That's not how that
That's
works.
exactly how it works.
That's not how that works.
Exactly how it works.
That is no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yes,
No,
it
it
is.
doesn't.
That's how it works in
So, I mean,
sports.
so they're gonna play better without Anthony Davis, just like the coach said. They're gonna play better without him because they. Look, that's what
they can have a few games better defensively, like
This
LeBron.
is the-
I mean,
a
Anthony Davis.
few
Like,
games.
Just like
No,
just like
it don't just happen. It's happening.
Austin Reeves is not better
happening.
without LeBron James
It's
because he's scored 45.
happening. It's happening.
Like I said,
It's legitimately
Austin
happening.
Reeves is not better than LeBron
No,
James.
no.
Scored
It's
45
happening.
points. No.
It's happening.
No, it's not.
It is happening. It is happening. It's going on right now as we speak.
Hopefully it
I'm
continues.
not talking. It's going to continue. It's going to continue.
Hopefully
They're not going to get worse. They're not going to get worse. They're only going to get better. They're not going to get worse.
not
They're
gonna be
only going to
better
get
than they would
better.
without Davis.
Yeah, they are. They're going to be better defensively without Anthony Davis, and they're going to be a better team without Anthony Davis. That is a fact. That is a fact. They're going to end up
Hopefully
being a
they
second
will, but
seed.
I don't think
They're going to
so.
end up being a second seed. They're going to end up being a second seed in the Western Conference.
It could have been.
They
there
got
without
better
Davis, too.
offensively. They got better
Hopefully.
offensively, and they got better defensively. Those are all facts, ladies and gentlemen. This is not my emotions. This is nothing but the
That's
truth.
all your emotions.
No, because these stats ain't my emotions.
I mean, you just ignored all the stats when Anthony Davis was number one across the board.
What stats is that? Team stats? What stats are those?
All defensive stats. He's the best.
I said team stats. These
Number
are
one
team
across
stats
the
I'm
board.
bringing up.
Number one
I'm bringing
across
up
the
team
board.
stats.
That's fine.
No,
It's
no.
fine.
This team is better. They're better. They're better.
And what? And defense?
They're 5 more points better and 4 more defensive field goal percentage better.
Okay.
So that's facts.
Small sample size, but okay. Just like
Ralph, they played your Knicks. They played your Knicks without Anthony Davis and played solid defense. They just played the Pacers without LeBron, Luka, and Anthony Davis and played solid defense. The Lakers are better defensively without Anthony Davis.
All right. John, I have a
Ralph
question.
said you could have kept his Knicks out of it.
All right, John. I'm gonna ask you a simple question.
And they beat the Clippers. And they beat the Clippers too. And they beat the Clippers.
But I would.
And I will ask you a simple question. Simple question. and I want a simple answer. Is Austin Reeves better on the floor without LeBron James?
Team defense wise, yes. I mean, hold on, wait. What did you say? Hold on, wait. My bad. What's the question again?
Is Austin Reeves better with LeBron James off the court than when he's on the court?
As an individual player, he's better without LeBron James. Yes.
Okay. So will the Lakers go far with Austin Reeves without LeBron James?
No, because that's an individual standings. No, as individual standings.
That's all I want to say. Yeah, because just a few games don't mean that you're just going to be better.
No, I didn't say that. That's the same conversation.
I know.
That's not what we're talking about.
I get it. I know.
That's not what we're talking about.
Without Anthony Davis, you're saying they're better defensively. Austin Reeves without LeBron James is better across the board than with LeBron James on the court.
Brandon, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
For the Lakers,
Brandon, it's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing now.
You're still talking individual stats, Brandon. Brandon, you're talking individual stats. You're still talking individual stats. You're not that dumb, Brandon. I know you're not dumb. I know you're not stupid. Again, I'm talking team concepts. It's not different. When did I change it different? When did I stop changing it? When did I change it, Brandon? This is why you get exposed to. It's sad that I've been having to expose you these past few weeks, Brandon. This is sad. Because you can't talk basketball. Because you're confusing my language on purpose. Because you can't talk basketball. You're confusing my language on purpose because you can't talk basketball.
You're saying that the Lakers are better defensively without Anthony Davis.
As a team, yes. As a team. Based on team stats. Based on team stats. No, it's not a small sample size.
Yes, it's very small.
8 games out of 50 is not a small sample size, sir. 8 games out of 50 is not a small sample size, sir. 8 games out of 50 is not a small sample size, sir. It's good enough to know that the Lakers have been playing better.
The only reason I don't agree with the small sample size is because do you see their defensive rotations? I mean, they're gonna keep doing that. Their defensive rotations has been great. That's why I don't agree with the small sample size because they defense. Look at it. I mean, if you just watch how they've been playing defensively, it's different because I think Anthony Davis likes to roam more than he likes to guard individual players, and without them having to worry about if that's an Anthony Davis guy because he don't switch, and I got to fight harder off a screen because Anthony Davis don't switch. That same guy is rotating and switching. I think they're going to play better defensively as a team defense. Now, individually, yes, you're going to win that with Anthony Davis, but as a team defense, I actually think the Lakers will be better as a team defense. And Anthony Davis
I keep forgetting Luka hasn't played yet. He's going to be on the court majority of these games. So, yes, it's good without Luka and AD. It looks good, but y'all got to factor in Luka's going to be playing about 35 minutes a game. And that's 35 minutes of someone who y'all seen. So, yeah, it looks good, but realize y'all giving up someone who played defense somewhat to someone who's pretty much don't play it as well as the person you got rid of.
I don't know where this narrative came from, but it don't make any sense.
Tell me what type of defender you thought Max Christie was.
To me,
Max Christie.
He was a solid DN3 guy when he finally started playing. When they finally trusted him to actually give him minutes.
And that's why I said the Lakers is going to have to outscore their team because, yes, they're going to have to guard Luka. Luka's going to score, so he's going to give up buckets. So they just literally going to have to outscore teams when Luka's on the floor. That's literally what's going to happen or have to happen. They're going to have to outscore teams when Luka's on the floor.
In order to win, you got to outscore to defend.
I'm just saying it's going to be very hard to outscore a team that you just let score. Like
that's the problem. They're not going to let teams score because they're going to play better team defense. They're going to have team strategy. You have to have a team defensive scheme to stop anybody, not just some guy who can stand at the rim and protect the ball and protect the rim.
Got rid of this guy for a reason, and specifically
they need that. They need a guy like that to win a title.
They got rid of him because they don't
just like the Suns play amazing with Steve Nash in the regular season. yes, they could run up and down the floor, but when the playoff starts, it's a different game. They need a guy like Anthony Davis, a big man, to protect the rim to win a title.
So wait a minute. So now Dallas don't play defense, but all of a sudden adding Anthony Davis and Max Christie, now they're a defensive team.
I don't even know who said that.
When Max, no, that's what I'm still wondering. That's what I'm still wondering. What defense is helping Dallas do anything? Because I've never heard the defense being a solid defensive team with Max Christie and Anthony Davis. So what is Dallas having that y'all blaming Luka for not winning a championship for? I thought they had defenders. That's what I keep hearing. Is that now they're
not winning a title? I don't know who said this.
You just said that right now, Brandon. What did you just talk about right now?
What? I didn't even mention about Dallas. What are you talking about?
That's what we're talking about.
The Lakers need somebody like a Anthony Davis type player to protect the rim, because you said just protect the rim is not good enough.
They've had that. Where is that taking them? They've had that. Where is that taking them? Nowhere. They've had this. Where's it gone? Anthony Davis has been the elite rim protector in the last 4 years in the NBA. It's been him and Rudy Gobert. Nobody's been better than those two guys protecting the rim. Those are the elite rim protectors in today's NBA. Where's it taking the Lakers?
Where it taking them?
Where's it taking the Lakers?
Yeah, by Denver in the playoffs.
Okay, so that means shit then. Then it means nothing then. Then it means nothing. Stop crying about something that ain't helping you win. How about that?
So you mean to tell me we just gonna not have no one protect the rim and they're gonna win?
No, we're gonna protect the rim by protecting the driving lanes.
Okay.
I know that goes over your head because that takes teams to do that. You don't understand.
Yeah.
I know. That.
I mean, I've seen the Lakers for years not do it, but okay. But
I know because they've had Anthony Davis.
Because they've had Anthony Davis. They were actually doing great.
Ralph, thanks for praising. Thanks for praising a conference finals appearance, Ralph. Out of all people, the last person I expected to write down this as an accomplishment or some kind of achievement would be you, Ralph. Thank you for doing this. Again, you guys show your zestiness every day. That's zesty as they get when y'all talk about Zesty Jeffries. They blame me. They say I'm doing this for LeBron. I was told I'm doing this all for LeBron. I'm doing all this capping by Anthony Davis for LeBron. Y'all capping for Anthony Davis. It had led to nothing.
Capping because the stats show it.
Led to nothing.
I mean, only one team win a title. What are you talking about?
Yeah, when you have the GOAT. You can look as great as Anthony Davis has been looking. And that's fine. He'll be in Dallas, and y'all will praise him over there. Dallas is all of a sudden championship contenders. They play defense.
Who is praising Anthony Davis? We're saying that he's a good defensive player. Like, no one's praising. We're showing what he.
I never said he wasn't a good defensive player. I never said he wasn't a good defensive player.
You're saying he's a better defensive player than Anthony Davis.
Team defense-wise, yes.
He hurts
Team defense-wise. Team defense-wise. Team defense-wise. Team defense-wise, yes. Team defense-wise, yes.
Anthony Davis is better than Luka. We're not saying that the Lakers should not have made that trade. You're the one who continued to say that Anthony Davis is not a good player for some reason.
I didn't say that.
That's what you keep saying. He's not a good defender.
I didn't say that. I said he's a good defender. He's a good individual defender. He's a good individual defender, but he's not a good team defender.
He's the reason they lose. That's all you've been saying for the last.
Yes, because the Lakers defense has been putrid for the past few years, and they lose because of it. That's why. They've been losing because of their defense, not because of their offense. The Lakers score, the Lakers pass, the Lakers have a high pace. The Lakers lose because of their defense. And the guy that you claim is the greatest defensive player in the league somehow is the reason why his team loses. He's responsible for that defense. From my understanding, if you're the anchor, he's the reason why. Is he the best defender in the league, Brandon? Yes or no?
Is Anthony Davis? Yes, he is.
Okay, and if his team is losing because of his defense, is it his fault?
They're not losing because of his defense. They're losing because the team is not playing defense. So now you want to talk about team defense. Now you want to talk about team defense. You see this? Now you want to talk about team defense. Hilarious. The last 3 weeks.
Now you want to talk about team defense. Now again, and I keep telling you why they have a horrible team defense, because they have Anthony Davis.
3 years. For 3 years.
Yes, because of Anthony Davis.
I have seen them constantly not go up and challenge shots. The Lakers. They've been doing this for years. They're playing better defense in the last 2 months. Yes.
And they're gonna keep playing without Anthony
Davis was playing during that time. Yes.
Okay. And they're gonna keep looking better without him. He's been missing a lot of games, Brandon.
Hopefully they have.
He's been missing a lot of games since January. He missed 1 game in 2024 for the 2025 season.
And they was playing
playing good defense. And the other 6 games that he missed for them was all within January and the beginning of February. So the Lakers again have been playing without him and playing well without him. And they're like I said, the Lakers were 6-1 during those 7 games, and now they're 8-1 without him because they're going to continue to look better, and they're going to win tomorrow without him as well. They're going to be a better team.
Hopefully they keep it up. Hopefully they keep it up.
No, of course they're going to keep it up. They have no choice but to keep it up. But what's going to prevent them from keeping it up? What's going to happen to stop them? What's going to change? What's going to change to make that not work?
Who knows?
You say the Lakers got better with a ball hog being added to their team, huh?
Who?
Yeah, Johnny's all over the place.
I've never heard of somebody averaging 9 assists be a ball hog ever in my life. Never in my life.
I've heard someone who scores 30 points per game being a ball hog.
Yeah, because they take 25, 26 shots. That's how you become a ball hog. Because the amount of shots you take, not the points you score.
So basically, you just that's what it takes to be to win a scoring title, shooting a lot of shots, right?
How many times do you think Luka shot the ball last year? He averaged 34 points a game. I'm pretty sure he shot a lot.
Okay, yeah, but he averaged 9 assists. That's what Luka averaged. 9 assists.
You said shot attempts. How many shot attempts he averaged? Have you shoot over
That's
26
what I'm
times?
like. What he get assists?
He shot. I said 25 times. I said 25 times is a lot of shots. He shot 23 and a half. So that's less than 25. But even though 23 and a half would make you a shot chucker.
22 and a half will.
Yeah, of course it's a shot chucker. Yeah, but again, the man averaged 9 assists, close to 10. He averaged almost 10, 9.8. You can't be a ball hog with 10 assists per game. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came out of your mouth from. I don't know where that came from. But if you got 10 assists per game, you're definitely not a ball hog.
30 and 10. 34 and 10.
Not at all. Shout out to Twin Man who's in the building. Go James Kingdom member.
Top 3 player.
Hey, what's up? So I've been listening to y'all, man, and the crazy part is both of y'all are right. But Brandon, I feel like you are like intentionally overlooking the team aspect of it. The Lakers really do look a lot better defensively without Anthony Davis. The defensive shifts are a lot faster. They're playing the passing lanes better. They look really good.
They have.
I do agree with you. They're gonna have to keep it up, but you're not wrong when you're sitting here if you're saying defensively AD's better than Luka. No one's gonna argue that. But if you're talking about a 5-on-5 game, it just looks better. It just looks better now. It just really does. Until they fall off a cliff, Johnny's right. I hate to say it until they start falling right. Since AD's been hurt and just think about it. Beat the Pacers, AD and think about it. LeBron would sit out, and AD would play, and the Pacers with Anthony Davis on the floor. So think about it. They didn't have Luka or LeBron yesterday, and they beat the Pacers. Those are games they normally lose.
I mean,
they look really good right now.
Wait, man. They beat Boston last year without LeBron and AD. Teams play good without their best player.
But that's a rarity. They usually lose those type of games.
Last year, the 6 games Anthony Davis didn't play last year, the Lakers defense was even worse without him. They were giving up 126 points when he wasn't there, and they were only giving up 116 with him there. So last year, that theory of yours didn't work last year. This year is different though. Last year was another story.
No, I'm just saying,
I'm just sitting here saying, but B. Lee, you know I'm not lying, bro. Games like yesterday, and even the games with even the game with the Clippers, they usually lose those type of games. They're looking really, really good this year defensively. With the recent trades, and with them rescinding this trade, you get back Max Christie and Dalton Connect.
No, you don't get back Max Christie.
Max Christie?
Why not? No, Max Christie went to Dallas. Well, you get Dalton Connect back.
You get Dalton Connect back. You get another shooter.
I understand what you guys are saying. They look better. I want them to keep it up, but I do not believe that they're better defensively without Anthony Davis. Because
listen, I'm not sitting here saying it's a great thing for a team to lose a great individual defender. But AD, he was slow on his defensive shifts. They used to blow by him anytime he used to come out of the paint. So was he great protecting the rim? Absolutely. I'm not going to pretend like he's not. But it just, again, just from what I'm seeing, they're playing the passing lanes better. The defensive shifts look a lot faster. A lot. They're actually getting more turnovers. It seems like that's what I'm saying. They look really good. So I feel like, honestly, with this trade actually being rescinded, and then you getting a Dalton Connect back, that's not a bad thing. Him coming off the bench, him being able to give you more offense, and he's a pretty decent defender. So, I mean, and again, we never know. They could make another move. We don't know. We don't know what's going to hit the buyout market. But right now, they look really, really good. And if the offense starts clicking and the defense can stay just where it is right now, they definitely are a problem to come out of the West.
I mean, I felt
They're going to be a problem in the playoffs.
with Anthony Davis. So yeah, that's hopefully they can keep it up. Like we all hoping they will. We all hoping they will.
I'm not sitting here saying you're wrong. Like I just really feel like both of y'all are making solid points. If you're looking at it as an individual aspect of it, you're 100% correct. You're losing a really, really good rim protector. You really are. But if the overall team defense is improving and they're able to make up for the lack of rim protection by generating more turnovers, by playing the passing lanes, and making it harder for them to get to the rim by clogging the driving lanes, I mean, if they can keep it up, it's a good trade-off. They got to keep it up, though.
Yeah, they got to keep it up.
Can't wait for tomorrow night.
Yeah, they got to keep it up.
Shout out to you, Twin Man. We got a couple of GOAT James Kingdom members up here. We're going to bring some of you gentlemen in the background after our GOAT James Kingdom members get a chance to speak. Shout out to Hollywood Herm in the building. Hollywood Herm, what's good, bro? I know. Oh, look at Brandon. Brandon's like, it's good, Herm. Brandon needs your help. Go ahead, Herm.
What's about Herm? Herm's my guy. What you talking about?
Hey, is that Herm's my guy? He said Herm's my guy. Herm's my guy.
Hey, first off, Craig and B. been cooking today. B. been holding it down. They trying it. I think guys are just jumping the gun too soon. End of the day, it's not a huge enough sample size that you guys have to really say that the Lakers defense are better without Anthony Davis. I do not believe that. We all know that, like, basically teams coast through most of the season. Teams don't really start ramping up, start being more prepared, start taking things more seriously till after the All-Star break. That's when we can actually see if your theory on the Lakers is actually true. I think your theory right now is just a little too soon. I think it's a little bit of front runner that I'm seeing. I think also honestly too, man, it just premature. Now this Anthony Davis, you seen what Anthony Davis did his first game as the Mavs. So just
he got hurt.
Logic,
See, I knew somebody was going to say it. I didn't want to be the one to say it, but go ahead. Go ahead, my bad.
Hey, but just to sit up there and front run on a little thing, I could easily front run and say, hey, Anthony Davis was playmaking yesterday. Anthony Davis was rebounding, he was scoring, he was dominant.
You see him bringing the ball up like he's the point guard?
Yeah, he was bringing the ball up the whole nine. I could easily front run with that and say, hey, LeBron James and the Lakers are holding him back. The Lakers held them back for showcasing how talented and how skilled that he always been. He went away from all his strengths when he played with the Lakers. I could roll and say that, but no, I'm not. That's just one game. I got to see what he'll do for the Mavs rest of the season and the postseason.
We'll see what Anthony Davis does when he comes off the injury. When he comes off this injury.
I agree with you, Herm. I agree with you, Herm. As an individual, the Lakers probably have been holding him back. You're right. Go ahead. You continue.
I mean, you know what? You know what, Herm? Like the thing with me is with a Giant that he's not consistent. Because when you switch it around, he was going to say something completely different. For instance, like I was talking about Austin Reeves. LeBron missed 5 games this year. They won 4 of them. And Austin Reeves averaged 30 points per game. Are we going to say that they're better without LeBron James? No. We understand that it's the next man up. They're gonna play better.
Again,
You
I
don't
don't know
got
where.
somebody
Oh wait,
taking
where
those
Brandon's being
shots.
where Brandon's being inconsistent at is that I didn't use somebody's. I never used somebody's individual stat to say the team was playing better. That's what Brandon's trying
That's
to do.
very
I never.
true, and
I've
that's what.
I've never said that. I've used teams
team
stats.
basketball without LeBron
But
James.
Brandon,
Nah, but
Brandon, you are
Brandon-
being a little disingenuous with that.
Show me where here I've used any team record or any individual stats, sir.
You were just saying they're 7-1 without.
Again.
You know what?
Again.
Use
this. What is the Lakers' offense and defense when they don't have LeBron James on the floor and Anthony Davis and it's just Austin Reeves as the lead, Brandon? What is the numbers?
Can I answer that?
Yeah,
Okay,
I asked you.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
The Lakers are 4 wins out of 5, and Austin Reeves averaging 30 points per game.
I said, what is their team? What is their team average and their team defensive average, sir? I didn't bring up Anthony Davis, the individual defense. I'm not talking individual.
I don't really know.
I already admitted to you that yes, without LeBron and without Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves is an individually better basketball player. As a team, are they better? No, of course not. Are the Lakers better defensively as a team without Anthony Davis? Yes, they are. Is Anthony Davis a better individual without being on the Lakers and liabilities of the Lakers that y'all want to throw on him? I guess so. He's also better as an individual. But again, I am talking team concept, which is what basketball requires you to do. So I'm going to continue to repeat myself. The Lakers are a better team without Anthony Davis.
It's not a good enough sample size, John, because like I told you Friday, partially, like I'm agreeing.
Is Brandon's sample size good enough for you? Is the 4 games, 5 games? Austin Reeves? No, it's not. No, it's not.
I already told you it's not. Like you're proving my point that it's not.
No, I'm not the one who's complaining about sample size. I'm asking. You said I did not bring up anything about sample size when Brandon brought up the 5 games. I didn't say that was too small of a sample size. I said Brandon's not using what I'm using. I'm not using individual stats to say why the Lakers are better defensively.
But the
I don't know where y'all get individual stats make a team better at. I never understood that.
No,
and I tell y'all this all the time. Individual stats have shit to do with teams. But continue,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Who brought up scoring titles and someone averaging 30 points a game?
Yeah, because being a better scorer. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not all over the place when we're talking about scoring as an individual. When did Craig bring up the Lakers were a better scoring team because of Anthony Davis and versus Luka? No, he said who's the better scorer as an individual. That's as an individual, you use individual stats.
Was what the Lakers was and Dallas was giving up by trading these 2 players.
Mm-hmm.
And
you said that they were equal. No, you said they were equal scorers. They're not equal scorers. They're not equal scorers.
There was equal scorers, and the only thing that
they're not equal scorers. They're not equal scorers. They're not equal scores. I don't know what you mean because you just switched up. When you said it an hour ago, I knew what you mean. Today, right now, you just switched up because when you said it, you were talking about individualism. You wasn't talking as a team.
I was talking about what
you finished her?
was giving up. Yes.
I ain't finished all the way yet.
Nah, go ahead, and continue.
My bad, Herb. I cut you off. My bad.
Nah, you good. But hey, John, is like the reason why B League used the Austin Reeves example is the very reason why you shouldn't be doing what you're doing right now, trying to say the Lakers are a better team defensively and offensively than Anthony Davis. So he basically just found the contradiction.
It can't be. It's not using the same things I'm using.
That's the problem. There's no contradiction.
There's no contradiction. He's not using what I'm using. Who's using Anthony Davis's numbers as an individual? Nobody said that.
Nobody's not using I ain't saying
that's what Brandon's using for Austin Reeves. That's not what I'm using. That's why he's just being a liar. And you're just joining us alongside him.
The
only team stat Brandon used was team record.
No.
That's all he used. That's all he used.
Right?
That's what you used.
That means 4 times they outscored their opponent.
No, I did not. I said I brought again. I didn't use team records. Here we go again. I keep bringing this up.
All right.
Where did you see me use team record at?
Ready Hood. Let's go ahead and get to Ready Hood because we got people waiting. Because we keep calling out Johnny on these lines.
Keep going back and forth.
Oh, exactly. Don't go back and forth because y'all the ones who making up lies.
All
Don't
right,
lie on my
Buddy Hood,
name. Stop
what's good?
lying
What
on
you
my
got for
name.
us? What you
Stop
got
lying on
for
my
us?
name.
Can y'all hear me?
I'm going to be honest, B. Lee. It does feel like you're being very disingenuous with this right now, bro. It kind of does feel like you're being a little disingenuous
Oh no,
because you.
no.
It really
No.
do because it does feel like I do know you
Oh wait,
understand exactly what he's saying. I just feel like you're
I,
being disingenuous because you're trying to sit here and because you don't like the fact that he said Anthony Davis is a defensive liability. I
let me.
understood exactly
oh,
what he was talking about when he said it. He was talking
They
about
do.
the team
They do.
aspect of the defense.
They
He wasn't
understand,
talking
Trillman.
about the individual play.
We
So
don't
that's
need
why
to
I feel
talk
like
about
you're
it.
being a little disingenuous, bro.
Let me read this super chat. Shout out to Sean Joyner. Why are we not addressing the elephant in the room? JJ Redick should be coach of the year. He has turned this team around and brought new life into
Mark
LeBron. All
running that
right, so shout
delusion
out.
at his best.
And let's let Buddy Hood Sports get to take in his super chat
oh,
was
here,
Al
ready.
Horford. Al Horford won as a 38-year-old 6'9" center. Go ahead, Buddy Hood Sports. The mic is yours, brother.
What's good, y'all? Hope everybody's chilling. Hope everybody's doing good. It's just a couple things I wanted to say right quick. I had mentioned the Al Horford thing because y'all was talking about centers and stuff in the postseason. Um, when it comes to sample size, uh, I believe the Lakers started off this season with one of the best starts to have to the season,
Yeah.
right? Then they got a little
Mm-hmm.
shaky, right? LeBron went through his slump. Okay, that's fine. But then they picked it up, they got it back together, and they remained around a fifth seed all season long. That's called consistency. So for
Mm-hmm.
me, right, I think that Anthony Davis is great, right? I've already said this. I think Anthony Davis is great. I think he's the best defender in the NBA. I think he's the top 10 player right now and all of that. But I do feel like what was going on with the Lakers and the scheme of running the offense through AD, a really five-centered type of offense, is good. But I felt like there were better schemes for the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? I felt like there was always something better that they could do. You know what I mean? And it was hard to kind of utilize that with Anthony Davis, especially with JJ Redick. Um, running the ball through him. So with the way the Lakers are constructed right now, I do think that they're better fit to win. And the reason why is because regardless of defense, we don't have to go into that because the Lakers have been playing great defensively. In the last 10 games, they have the highest defensive rating in the NBA. In the last five, I think they have the third highest or something like it gets crazy with the Lakers in their defense. Like their small ball has been working. That's why I brought up Al Horford because the Celtics won a championship playing small ball. But either way, I feel like the mismatch against the Lakers now will be Luka and LeBron in the open court. They're such great playmakers, right? And then you also have Austin Reeves, who can be your third playmaker if those two start to get tired or wane a little bit. But they're such great playmakers that now you have to ask the other team to guard these guys, to deal with these guys. Like when, especially someone like LeBron who can score anywhere at any time, who could drive on you, who can pass out the double team, who has great court vision, whole bunch of different things. For me, it comes down to uh, how are you going to guard these guys? That's the first question that people need to answer. For me, I don't think that Anthony Davis. Yeah, they were great. Like I said, they were good, but it was just that scheme with Anthony Davis. The one thing I saw was when he went up against Jokic, he had been balling all the way up until then. As soon as he played against Jokic, he gives you 14 points. So for me, it was a mentality thing. And after a while, you do have to ask yourself, how many years are we going to keep going and getting bounced in the first round or keep failing? Because to me, if you don't win a championship, it's a failure. How many years are we going to keep going until we say, yo, something has to change? So by that reason, I do think, and I think the Mavericks, I like the Mavs. I think they've gotten better, but I do think that the Lakers have gotten better without AD. You know what I'm saying? Not to necessarily say that they're this crazy team and like AD hindered them or held them back, but they just look better without AD. They're playing. They're on a 5-game win streak. They're the fourth seed. They're about 4 or 5 games out of the playing entirely. So yeah, like that. That's just to answer the question of the show. I do think. What the last thing I want to say though is this: when people talk about if people talk about sample size and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of different garbage like that, then we need to be consistent. We need to look at how these boys have been playing, especially with all the trade nonsense and people in and out of the lineup. We just need to just recognize and see how consistent they have been. And that's why I give them credit, with or without AD, bro. And yeah, you do need a big, but like I said, Al Horford's 6'9", 38 years old. he went out there and got a title. So, you know what I mean?
Did
it's
you
not as
see
serious
his
as people.
team?
Like
He was with one
I'm
of the
just saying,
most
it's not as
talented
serious as
teams in the NBA,
people
bro.
having a big is not as serious as people making it seem. But that's all I
Yes,
had
it
to say.
is serious. It is serious.
It's not. It's
Al
not.
Horford
All
six
right,
I,
nine,
I
bro.
good
agree
But
job.
with
okay.
you.
Shout,
Good
yeah, shout
take,
out to
buddy.
you, Ruddy. Yeah, good
Good job,
take, brother.
buddy.
Let's go. All
Good
right,
take,
so
buddy.
now
That's
we
a
opening up
terrible
the panel
take.
here. We got Ralph in the building. Shout out to Ralph. We got Dre 6100 in the building. You'll get a chance to speak here shortly, but we got MJ in the house. Shout out to you, MJ. Thank you for joining the GOAT James Kingdom channel. Again, this is the GOAT James Kingdom show with B Lee and A Johnny. We do this every Sunday noon Eastern time, and we're having a great conversation talking about the Lakers, Anthony Davis, Luka Doncic, NBA championship. What is your take on today's program, sir? The mic is yours,
Yeah,
Mr. MJ.
yeah, I love y'all show, man. Shout out to all you brothers. I agree with you, my brother, because I'm gonna tell you guys the reason. I'm an OG. The reason why the Lakers are winning, the two wings, the wings win championships. It's not about your center. Your center gonna do good. Yeah, we agree. But when he got Smith, now you got Vandy back. That takes the pressure off your center because it's hard for you to get to the basket. Now you add Luka Donovich, Luka, and now the point guard, he gonna hit you for 30 and 10 or 15. LeBron gonna hit you for 30. Now you see Reeves could do it. Rui could give you 20. So they're gonna come at you all over the court. Now you got your little guard that you got from Miami. He got his legs back. He could play D. Now he's playing good. I love AD. AD's beautiful player. My man made good point. You do not win championship individual. You win championship a team. It's a team sport. The individual was killing the Lakers. LeBron got tired. That's his boy. That's like his little brother. But he got tired in his mind. You see him on the bench. Oh, my leg. Oh, my stomach. Oh, my eye. Oh. And he's like, oh, I got to do it
Luka do the
again.
same thing.
I'm 39. Now,
40.
he got this kid that coming from Dallas. Dallas made a boo-boo. Y'all know it. Because I was like, they didn't even have, without the guys, they got none. This guy, did he beat the Clippers 2 years ago? Averaged 42 on Leonard and Paul George. That when he woke me up. I was like, wow, he's scoring on them guys like that. Them the best. Them some of the best defensive wings in the league.
You know
So
the strippers ain't built like that, man.
I know. And Denver, they in trouble now. Ain't
Yes,
nobody on
damn
Denver could stop LeBron. They can't stop this boy. And you talking about alley dunks, and this is what I want to get to. LeBron, AD, he used to piss me off because he want to be a point guard. I got tired of it. Now, me and you could play. I'm 5'9". You ain't paying no mind to me. I got a layup because you worried about him, LeBron, and Luka. So the alley-oop dunk, it's going to be dunk. It's going to be a dunk offense. That's how they killing team because now they ain't got to worry about my center trying to shoot 30-footers, want to be a point guard. I got sick of it. You see what I'm saying? So the trade is going to benefit Dallas and it's going to benefit the Lakers. And when we play, we're going to be killing them because they're going to make Gafford get out the game because he can't stop LeBron. That's 30 on him. They're going to say, we got to go small ball, AD. You got to play center now. You got to. We can't stop these guys. You. Thank you. All I want to say, thank you, Dallas GM. You gave us somebody that could destroy everybody. My man, my brother who owned the show, you correct. He ain't talking about AD wasn't bad. AD's a very beautiful player. That's my boy. But it was time to let him go. He's 32. And Dallas yesterday, when he pulled that muscle, that's going to be with him all. If they don't rest that ball for at least 2 weeks or 3 weeks, that thing going to keep lingering. It's going to get them in the playoffs, and them Dallas fans going to kill that GM. So shout out to the Lake Show.
Hey, bro, you were just cooking, bro. You were just cooking, bro.
Appreciate you. Hey,
Hey,
that's MJ.
hold up. Even though you're talking about Luka like he's playing all the games and never hurt, but it's cool. I get you. You're talking about Anthony Davis hurt, but Luka's always fucking hurt too.
But Luka
All
play
right.
hurt though.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta make him no come. You gotta make him leave.
The last 2.5 years, Anthony Davis played more years. So let's just move on. We can move on.
No. You always wanted to. You didn't want to move on with Herm. You didn't want to move on with Herm. Don't get it. Shout out to MJ. Shout out to MJ. Shout out to MJ. Peace and blessings, MJ. We cool with MJ. Shout out to MJ, brother. We cool with MJ. We don't got no time for Brandon and his little sensitivities. We don't need your sensitivities.
One thing I want to say. One thing I want to say. Hold on, Ralph.
I heard everything, Ralph. I heard everything.
Last 6 games, he's 5-1, and he's plus 50, and they've been balling since this new Randall and Smith came in. But still, they had to make this trade. I don't know why y'all keep saying that Anthony Davis was hurting the team. I just don't understand this.
Oh my
All
God!
Right,
you're not listening. No, hold on, not Ralph turn. We got Dre 6100 in the building. Yeah, Dre, thank you for joining the GOAT James Kingdom Show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. Again, I'm A. Johnny, the Exposer. This is my partner. That's B. Lee, the sports analyst, and he can't analyze nothing I say correctly. Who you have in this discussion, me or Brandon? And what do you think about the Lakers odds and the Lucas odds with LeBron James?
Man, first off, I want to say salute to all y'all fellas, man. Salute Herm, salute MJ.
That's what's up. Oh, wait. You a Heat fan, right? You a Heat fan, right?
Of course.
Heat, Biscayne in June, bitches. Let's go, Miami. Yeah, Biscayne in June. Let's go. Heat Lakers finals. Let's go. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Nah, but I think the two major things. Yeah, I think the two major things that I really ain't heard nobody talk about yet is one thing is about fit and mentality. The reason why the Lakers are playing good without AD right now is because Rui get more minutes at the 4. He's a natural force, so he plays better at the 4, so he can guard the 4s. So when you got AD and LeBron on the team, AD take up most of the time at the 4 when LeBron ain't on the court. And when LeBron on the court, that's mostly where he plays. So now Rui can play the 4 and he can guard 4s better. So now you don't have a liability in Rui no more on the court. When we was playing with LeBron and AD, he was more of a liability. He's not that liability no more because he can play the 4 and he get more minutes at the 4. Then you got a guy like Dorian Finney-Smith that came in to help the team, and he's a dog. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? Then Vando's coming back. So like, they're playing good right now. I can't say that AD was hindering the team because I never say that. AD's a great player, bro. Like, I'm the type of person, bro. I respect all the greats, bro. I'm not going to disrespect that man and say he was hindering the team because he wasn't. But what was hindering the team was they had so many people trying to play the same position who couldn't play it. So when you got a guy like Rui who can go get his own basket, who's a mid-range assassin, he's too slow to guard 2s and 3s, and that's what the Lakers are asking him to do for most of the season. So that's why it looks different. It looks different now because he's not guarding 2 and 3s no more. He's spending more time guarding 4s. And then AD's mentality was the problem with me. Like, a lot of people don't talk about this, but it's going to be games where AD gets you 30 and 20. Then it's going to be games when you play against guys like Jokic as a bonus, it's going to look like they bitching him. So it's like, I just don't like that was the biggest problem with AD is like certain matchups, bro, is like certain guys pump them in certain matchups, bro, because the go 9-0 against the bonus
35 versus the bonus this year.
Yeah, this year, but before, hold on. Yeah, you're right. This year, hold on. I was just about to say that, but that's this year though. Hold on, but that's this year though. He lost 9 straight to this guy, and Sabonis is an offensive player. Sabonis don't play defense.
Because they couldn't stop De'Aaron Fox either.
I understand that part, bro. I understand that part, but Sabonis, hold on. See, this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like when y'all guys do that. Y'all sit here and come up here and you'll say something like, "Oh, because they couldn't stop De'Aaron Fox." Go back and look at them games. Sabonis was beasting him on the boards. He was beasting. He used to beast AD on the boards, bro. That's the problem. Bro, the problem with AD is, bro, like sometimes you let guys beast him on the boards and out
let that man speak. Let that man speak. There you go.
That's the problem with AD, bro. Hey,
Dre,
I love AD to death, bro.
Dre, you right. Dre, you right. Wait, hold on, wait, Ralph, you're gonna get up next. Dre, you completely right because you've been watching true physical basketball like you see with our Heat culture in Miami, what we do down here. You see what I'm saying? So when you see Anthony Davis out there, you wondering why he's a little powder cake, little cotton candy man running around here screaming little lullabies before he go to sleep. You feel me? I got you, Dre. Great take by you, Dre. I got your back. Hey, Johnny got your back. Miami Heat, Biscayne is June.
It's AD mentality though, bro, because Because like what
Hey,
I'm saying,
Dre.
all I'm saying is this:
Uh-huh.
there's certain games where we see AD and he beats right, and then there's other games where he give you
Not right.
14 points and 8 rebounds, and it's like, bro, like did AD play this game? And it's like I feel like that was the problem with him, bro. Like
Hey,
his
Dre.
motor wasn't always on every single game,
Uh-huh.
bro.
That's
And then
right. He
people are
ain't.
trying to make an
Yep.
excuse like, oh, LeBron won't feed him the ball. It's like, bro, like if I mean, we come into the game and I see you playing lethargic, of course I'm not gonna want to feed you the ball because it's like, bro, like pick your energy up, like pick it up, bro. Like you supposed to
Thank
be
you.
our guy. I should have to
Thank you.
baby you and damn. I should have to baby you to get you attempts, bro. You should be demanding that as the best player on our team. I shouldn't have to hand anything over to you. You should take it, bro. Like, see, the problem
Facts.
with AD was he just wouldn't take it from LeBron. He was waiting for LeBron to give it to him. He's supposed to be the type
Nah.
of player that's
LeBron was
supposed to go out here
good,
and
bro.
take it.
He
I
didn't
think that
take
was the
LeBron
it.
was
biggest
good.
part.
LeBron gave it to him. He gave it right
LeBron
back to
was ball
LeBron.
handler.
Appreciate
Hey,
that,
You know,
brother. Thank you
LeBron
so
was not
much.
gonna give it to him.
Thank you
Hey,
so
you was
much, brother. We
cooking, bro. You
appreciate
was
that.
cooking, bro.
That man was spitting some facts. Shout out to you, Dre.
Facts,
You more than
bro.
welcome on Go James Kingdom
Hey,
whenever
hey,
you want to, brother.
stop, egging
Anytime,
on
bro.
lies, y'all. Stop
Anytime.
egging on lies.
That's facts. Let's let Ralph go. Shout out to Ralph. Ralph is in the
What's good,
building
Ralph?
again, ladies and
What's good,
gentlemen.
Ralph?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look at the smile on Brandon's face. Look how
Hey,
much
Ralph,
pleased
my
he is right
God.
now. Look.
That's
Why? That's your guy.
See, I
That's your
see Wayne
guy.
in the background too. I
That's
see
my.
Wayne
That's.
in the background too.
Oh
That's
Wayne.
my other
Yeah.
guy. Come on.
That's your other guy. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got guys too. You ain't the only one with guys. Let's go. Let's continue the conversation. What you got for us,
Yeah.
Ralph? Go ahead, brother.
So first, I want to correct the brother because he said Rui gets more time at the four. No, he always played the four because
He's
AD
plays the
played the
four. I don't
five.
know. Yeah, he plays the
Like I
four.
don't know what he was talking about with that, so he was wrong with that. But
Mm-hmm.
I think we're analyzing the Lakers like right now how the way they're playing. They used to playing without AD. The thing is, it's like playing without the AD with Luka into there because now you're adding a new player into the system to where he's got to get acclimated with that. Now on the other side, we have seen AD that first game. Now he did get hurt, but when he was playing, we seen the offense roll going through him. He was
Mm-hmm.
being the playmaker, and we also actually seen Kyrie playmaking as well. You know,
Mm-hmm.
running the pick and roll. Actually, that nice lob that he did the 80 and everything. He was setting up the offense. So from what I seen in that span, now like I said, AD he got hurt. I think they brought him back too soon. But I think once he's able to play consistently, I feel like that defense definitely was good. Even on the switches with AD, he was able to stay in front of his man, got several blocks as well. So, like, what I saw within that time, they played very well. That's the reason why at half they
That's not
was
a small
blowing them
sample
out.
size. Three
Yeah.
quarters is
Hold
enough.
on.
Three quarters is not a small sample size. Wait a minute. Three
Let me
quarters is
finish.
enough. They're not a
Hold
small
on.
sample size.
Hold
Oh,
on.
I just
Hold
want
on.
to make sure. I just want to make sure I understand
Ajani,
this.
hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Hold on. When my man was up here, y'all didn't interrupt him. Now you interrupted me.
I'm sorry. I'm
when
sorry.
I'm
I'm
speaking.
sorry.
Yeah, Johnny, be quiet, man. Stop interrupting
Come
people.
on, man.
Let that
I'm
man get
just
off his
speaking up.
face.
Even
I mute
though,
myself.
and
I mute myself.
I'm not saying like what happened within. I mean that small sample size, but we seen the offense flowing the way it did. I mean, you had Clay was actually playing real good defense as well. And like AD was actually being that anchor. And when they were switching, Sengun couldn't get nothing off. Couldn't get nothing off. Then when AD went off, that's when he started cooking. And then PJ Washington got hurt as well. So that was detrimental to what they
Wait,
were doing in
Ralph.
the first half too.
Segun was being guarded by Gafford. No, because Segun's the center. Why is Anthony guarding the
No,
center?
no, no. Anthony Davis was guarding. Well, at the beginning
Oh,
of the
he's guarding
game,
centers
yeah.
now. Oh, he
Hold
goes
on,
to
hold
Dallas and
on,
guards
hold on,
centers
hold
all of
on,
a sudden.
hold on, hold on, hold on. No,
Oh.
at the beginning of the game, Gaffer was guarding him. He went out. They went small ball by bringing in Marshall. When they brought Marshall in, they did move him to the center and PJ Washington at the four. And that's when he started guarding Sengun, and Sengun couldn't do nothing. That's what happened. So like that offense was rolling rolling through AD as well. They were running that pick and roll. Like he was hitting threes. He was killing in that first half.
Damn.
So it's like
I can hear
when
a
he
pin
went
drop
down,
when Ralph talk. I can hear a pin drop when
but
Ralph talk.
but what I'm saying is like I want to see how the Lakers look with Luka into the lineup because we've seen the Lakers without AD and we seen them win games because they're more acclimated towards each other. So like let's see what that looked like.
Oh, it's
Hey,
gonna be
Ralph.
wonderful. It's gonna be
Hey,
over.
Ralph, did you like that Lakers Knicks game? How did that look like?
How did that look like?
Yeah, I just want to know. I just asked. How did that look?
I didn't like that game.
Yeah.
I didn't like that game. I didn't like last night's game. Turn that joint off in the third quarter.
Oh
That was
my
terrible.
God! You can't do that, Ralph. 20
Hey,
points means nothing in today's
Hey, coach
NBA,
out there
man.
running them out.
No.
He running that team out.
We wasn't
Oh, my
looking good
God.
last night. Cat wasn't getting it going. Only Jalen Brunson was really going it off. I was like, nah.
Man, the Knicks pissed me off,
There was
man.
no point.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
All right.
me too.
The Knicks pissed me off so bad.
Shout
last night,
out to you, Ralph. You know, you know, you always welcome to stay here. So let's get a new take. Y'all didn't cut off Ralph for nothing. Ralph out here capping like crazy.
You and John did.
Did
Cut him off.
Right.
Just listen.
So let's let
guys talk.
let's let Sandy Black get their take in. Thank you for joining the GOAT James Kingdom show on a great Sunday afternoon. It's Super Bowl Sunday as well. This is why Brandon feels so great too, because he know he about to win a Super Bowl championship. So he all here being cocky, and he gonna win an NBA championship. He know he gonna win an NBA championship, and then forget in June all the bull crap he been saying today in February on Black History Month. But let's go ahead and let Sandy get the take in.
Oh, that was facts.
Sandy, and were we speaking to a lady or a gentleman? You're welcome to the platform. The mic is yours.
I'm a dude.
All right, peace.
Definitely a dude.
What's good? All right, go ahead, brother. What's your take?
What up, guys? What up, Johnny? What up, John? What up, B. Lee? What up, Craig? What up, Rolf? So, my take is, obviously, Johnny is correct. B. Lee, you're not wrong either. It's just Johnny's making a lot more sense. Let's put it this way: the Mavericks and the Lakers got better because the different guys going to the different teams were better for the team that they're going to, right? The Lakers, as presently constructed, couldn't AD couldn't use those players to make them a better defense, right? But maybe players like PJ Washington and Clay and Gafford, maybe they can be more responsible so that AD doesn't have to do so much, and the Mavericks can maybe be a better defense. But the Lakers, I watch the Lakers every day. I live over in the UK, and I wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning sometimes to watch these guys.
Wow.
They are playing much better.
Great job by you. See, that's a real NBA fan. Y'all talking about the NBA got no viewership. This man wake up at 3 a.m. to watch the NBA basketball. Go ahead, brother.
Guys, the Lakers are doing much better. The communication in that defense is it's night and day. When AD was there was so many defensive lapses. It was just like, I mean, if you watch that Miami game in Miami, God.
Hold on, wait. You didn't see the video, Sandy? Listen, go to the GOAT James Kingdom channel, right? Make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit all the like buttons. Go back 2 months, and you'll see in the video section where I made the video showing all the stuff that happened in that Miami game. Because I'm a Miami fan. And everything that I said about Anthony Davis is all in that video. They gave me a treasure trove of all the things I said about Anthony Davis. Every last one of those things.
In that one game.
Just go watch it. Just go watch that film. In fact, just this past Friday, we talked about. I was right. I was completely right in it. I brought up all kind of examples and brought up all kinds of stuff to show why Anthony Davis was a defensive liability. I'm not even joking. Don't get me started, Ralph. I got film. Mm-hmm.
Craig, the problem is I think the Lakers are better suited to win the championship. The reason why is that in the playoffs it normally becomes a rock fight. Like the teams are all good. You can all defend, and it's up to like shot making in the fourth quarter. And I don't think you can get better than Luka Doncic and LeBron James, especially the way when LeBron has his shot going, his over the shoulder fadeaway mid range. If he has that going, you can't do anything. You can't stop him. and you have Luka in the on that same team. You have Austin Reeves who can create his own shot. I don't think Dallas can match that. If Dallas get into a rock fight, who's there? It's Kyrie, and he's a bit streaky. And who do you have? Clay. I mean, there's no one there to make to create their own
got
shot.
more buzzer
apart
beaters
from
in the
Kyrie.
playoffs on the Lakers than LeBron. Like, I'm kind of confused here. Like,
What's that?
like,
Whoa.
I didn't hear that correct.
Whoa.
Sorry.
He said Anthony Davis got more buzzer beaters in the playoffs than LeBron.
as a Laker.
As a Laker.
As a Laker, yeah, as a Laker. Yeah,
As a Laker.
I mean, come on. It was just that one. It was just that one.
Hey, bro. Hey,
the
bro,
Mavs.
man. I think it's a little bit of delusion. Luka and Austin Reeves, that's gonna be one of the worst backcourts defensively in basketball. You guys got to realize too, the first half of the season, the Lakers had a friendly schedule. It gets tough after the All-Star break. They got a top 10. They got a top 10
And the
strength of
Washington
schedule.
Wizards ain't winning 10 games yet.
Excuses.
Nah,
Wow.
listen,
Nah,
all
it's not
excuses.
excuses.
Listen, don't worry about it. We ain't worrying about that. We ain't
You
worrying
just
about
know
it.
the
Like I
truth,
said,
man.
Luka went to the finals with Kyrie. Now he got the GOAT with him. Let's hey Sandy, great
Kyrie
take
was
by
the
you.
best player.
They over here trying to triple team you and all that, but we heard you.
Ain't nobody
Huh?
triple taking
Yeah, we
him.
got you.
Ain't nobody
Did he have
triple
a
taking
rim protector in
but
Lively and
but
Gafford?
Lively's not playing, Ralph, and Lively more than likely he's not gonna be back.
I'm talking about in that championship run. Didn't he have rim protectors?
He did have
He had
rim
a
protectors.
defense.
He did. Yeah,
Yeah.
they had. No,
Yeah,
they
he-
didn't have
he
a
had
good
defense.
No, they did not have a good defense. They had good rim protection.
They
Yes,
did.
Gafford,
They
had a
Gafford,
solid
and Lively. Gafford and Lively are good rim protectors. I give you that,
They
Ralph.
stepped
Yes,
it up
they
in
are
the
good rim
playoffs.
protectors.
But
Yes,
I
this
do
is
want
them in
to
the
say
playoffs. We
I
about the
do want
playoffs.
to say I do want to say the
All I'm
last
saying
7
is they ain't
games,
never make the
the
finals
last
without
7
Kyrie.
games, the
Uh-huh.
last 7 games without Anthony Davis, they won 6. So this notion that they were not playing good with Anthony Davis is false. They won 6 out of 7 before he left. In his last game, he had 42 and 23. So let's
Yeah,
not act like Anthony
he's a
Davis was just
monster.
out there getting destroyed.
And the last 2 games, Anthony Davis ended the game in the medical training center. So let's let Mingle Jester get his take in so we can have some fun and have some great conversation. Is this your boy, Brandon? Please tell me this is your boy. Please tell me Mingle Jester is your boy. Let me see the smile on your face for Mingle Jester. Go ahead, just give us the smile. He's your boy. Just give us the smile. Give us the smile. That's the guy too. You hear that, Mingle Jester? Here you go, Mingle Jester. That's your boy too, Mingle Jester. We all know who Mingle Jester is, man. Shout out to you, brother. Go ahead,
People can
man.
be wrong sometimes. It's cool. People can be wrong sometimes.
Are you that Mingle Jester?
And he was wrong last show. That's my guy too, but he was wrong last show.
Yeah, Ishmael is definitely my guy. Shout out to Ishmael, Goat James Kingdom member. Let's go. Hey, are you there, Mingle Jester? Damn, Mingle Jester. Mingle Jester.
Let's go ahead and
Mingle
get some
Jester's
Wayne
let's get Wayne in there. We're gonna still keep you here. We're not gonna move you, Mingle Jester. We're not gonna take you off. Whenever you get ready, just go ahead and speak. But we'll let Wayne in the building. Now, this is definitely Brandon's guy. Go ahead, Brandon. Put that big smile on your face. Give a shout out to Wayne that's in the building. Shout out to Wayne. Go ahead, Wayne. Unmute yourself. Go ahead, Wayne. Go ahead. Keep that smile on Brandon's face. Go ahead. Keep that smile on Brandon's face. Go ahead, Wayne. Go ahead.
Man, you guys are crazy. You guys
you
are really
still in the
crazy.
code? You still in the code? I know your brain done froze up for
Yeah,
real
man.
now. Oh yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, one of the main reasons Lakers been doing so well is because they have Finney Smith and what was the other guy's name?
Go.
The guy that came back from injury. Vanderbilt. So they're playing the wings, and they got a point of attack on the wings and at the point guard position. That's going to kill anybody. If they had that with AD, then I would give an advantage to Lakers winning the chip or having a good chance.
They actually did because the last 7 games they won 6 with Anthony Davis.
Right. Okay. So they were ramping up as they went, especially with Vanderbilt back on the team. But because they traded and bringing in Luka, they're going to have some amount of defensive liabilities with Luka because they were hunting him in the finals. He wasn't doing anything in the finals. What's going to happen now is they got to find a serviceable center because you got to have some amount of rim protection. Even when Lakers won the championship, they had Howard and Jim McGee at the center offering some amount of rim protection. So they got to shore up since they shored up the wing and the point guard position in terms of defense, they got to have some semblance to rim protection. If not, Jokic is going to kill them.
Let me ask you this, Wayne. Who
Sure.
was Boston's rim protector last year during the playoffs?
Probably.
Yes, sir.
I can't remember.
KP3, but he was hurt throughout the whole playoffs, so they were able to win a championship.
Porzingis, right?
Yeah,
But to his
and
point, like he said,
they
Steph
beat Dallas.
was
They beat Dallas because of their perimeter defenders and Jaylen Brown and Jaylen Brown I know he played in the finals. He was still hobbling. He was hurt.
They slowed down Kyrie.
No, all right. That Denver have a rim protector.
They slowed down Kyrie. They attacked Luka.
No, I asked because you're talking about needing rim protection to win championships. Does Denver have a rim protector for the win a championship in 2020?
No. I'm speaking specifically to the Lakers.
But they don't need
for the
that.
Lakers setup.
They don't
That's
need
what
a rim protector. No, they don't need a rim protector. They need to protect the driving lanes, which they're going to be able to do now. Way better than they did ever before.
They need a serviceable ring protector because you're going to have people attack it.
Jackson Hayes, LeBron, and Finney Smith.
He's proven based on the Lakers scheme that he alone can't do it.
No, that's what I said. Finney Smith, and LeBron.
Now that they have Vando and Finney Smith on the wings, it's better.
No, Finney Smith's gonna play more in the post. He's gonna be playing.
I'll take whatever I can get from LeBron. He's in year 22.
No, he's gonna protect the rim.
Right. They're gonna have some amount of versatility on the hold on. They're gonna have a lot more versatility across the board on the floor. But still, they're going to sacrifice something at the rim. That's what you have to sacrifice right now because they don't have any rim protection, right? So they're going to have to do a lot more on the floor itself. No issue with that. They just got to roll the dice and see what happens. But to say earlier what you guys were talking about pertaining to we can see.
Defense ain't
We'll
working
see.
like that because we got crazy wing protectors. Our inside is just terrible. So they ain't working for us. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I mean, the Knicks to have a top 10
But
defense.
listen, the key thing is any team's success.
But like even last year, for example, last night, like how the Boston Celtics killed us is because our weakness on the interior, and that's what they exposed. Like they exposed that last night. That's how we got blown out.
Right, Boston was getting to the rim.
Yep, easy. Our perimeter is not a problem. It's just our interior and bad or get beat, period. They expose the interior. And that's the Lakers got to actually really address that. And I agree with Wayne when he says that.
What I've been saying for years as a former coach is that you play towards your personal strengths. If you have better wing players, fine, you're going to sacrifice something at the rim, but you can have better wing defenders and point of attack defenders at the point guard, from defensively at the point guard position. That's all I'm saying. Instead, everybody shooting up threes, play to your own personal strengths, which would include different styles for different teams, back like how they used to do it. Now everybody wants to shoot threes, and they don't have the personnel to do that. If the Lakers can be more versatile across the board, as opposed to having this elite rim protection like they had with Anthony Davis, then it's fine. Roll the dice and see what happens. But they're going to have, with Luka, we've seen, if he doesn't have a good team defense, let me just make this last point. If he doesn't have a good team defense around him, they're going to attack him. Now that they have Vando and Finney Smith, there's going to be some problems on the wings.
From my understanding, they have
defense. You see how it goes.
That's all I keep hearing. I keep hearing Dallas has defense. I keep hearing they had great defenders. I don't know where people is getting they didn't have great defenders.
Yeah, but they also had a lot of injuries too. Finney Smith hadn't come as yet, and as soon as he came, his defense on the wing, they had a very good record. And then Vando's ramping up, and he's a defensive demon.
Don't need a center.
Lakers are straight. I don't care. They don't need nothing.
We'll see.
You don't need to protect them.
That shit is crazy, bro.
Listen, the
only
reason you need to protect the rim
13 points, 13 rebounds, and about 2 to 3 blocks from the center position.
Where is that at? It doesn't exist.
I mean, even when they won with the White did not play a lot of the series, but when he played in the moments they need him. So they need a center in certain moments. They don't need a center to play 35 minutes a game.
They got him in Jemison. They got him in Jemison. They got him in Hayes. They got Hayes and Jemison,
bro.
Jemison, yeah.
They gotta play them. They gotta play center by committee. Chicago been doing that for years. With good wing defense. Let them play center by committee and see what happens.
Yeah, well, they are going to play defense by committee. That's called team defense. That's what I've been screaming all show and been screaming for the last 3-4 weeks. Let's let New World in the building. Shout out to New World, a GOAT James Kingdom member, I believe. You were a member at one point. I don't know if you're still a member now. What's good, man? Thank you for joining us. What you got for today's topic?
Johnny, you still in that stuff too.
Get out of the cold, man. Get out of the cold.
Salute to everybody on the panel. Happy Sunday. Happy Black History Month to all my brothers and all my sisters. Peace. Johnny, you was killing it, bro. Like, I really agree with pretty much everything that you had to say. As a Lakers fan for the last 29 years, I'm glad AD's off the team, man. You know, as great as he was, as much as he contributed, it's just, as a Lakers fan, you always have to worry about this street clothes nigga because he'll be playing great, and then you always have to worry if he's going to catch an injury that's just going to completely take us about the series. Every time this nigga fall on the ground, he holding his arm or his foot like the season's over or something like that. So, you know, just the mentality, you know, him getting injured at the weirdest times when we're about to make a run, and, you know, just the liability as far as, you know, him being a team defender and the fact that he can't carry the offensive load. You know, that's why we got Luka. You know, I'm pretty sure JJ Redick, you know, we're trying to draw up offensive schemes for AD, but, you know, since his motor isn't always there, he's like very inconsistent. You know, you got LeBron getting exhausted trying to carry the offense in the fourth quarter because AD can't do that. You know, we're not going to have to worry about that in the future with LeBron wasting his energy because, you know, AD can't carry the offense in the fourth quarter. We got Luka for that now. And since we got Vando back, our defense on the perimeter is a lot better. We've been doing a lot better as far as, you know, cutting off driving lanes like Johnny's been saying. Yeah, like, he pretty much killed everything that I was going to say originally. But yeah, like it's just better that this nigga's off the team, man. Like, respect to him for like helping us get that championship, but you know, these last 5 years, this nigga had two seasons missing over 30 games, bro. Like, I'm not going to just sit here and say that, you know, he's less injury prone than Luka is when Luka's actually going to play through any minor knick-knack injuries. And, you know, like AD got taken out by a shoulder bump in the playoffs last year. Like, I don't see that happening to Luka in the playoffs at all. So, you know, it's just a better upgrade in my opinion.
Don't play no defense to get hurt.
Yeah, Luka's never played less than 60 games in the season.
I mean, AD wasn't playing no defense when MPJ bumped him in the arm and this nigga fell on the ground like he got shot. Like that shit, bro. That type of shit right there, bro, is what Laker fans hate the most, bro. Like, we hate seeing that. Like, he's perceived as a soft person among Laker fan base.
Man, this is absolutely nonsense.
I mean, that's what Laker fans consider him soft, bro.
There's Mingle Justice in the building.
We had Westbrook on the team. AD was getting more flack than Westbrook because the fact that Westbrook was still playing, but AD was missing games.
Plays less than Anthony Davis. Luka plays less than Anthony Davis. This is
the last. If you took the last 5 years, if you took the last 5 years and you compared their games played, I guarantee you Luka will have played more games than Anthony Davis. You guys are only trying to use the last 2 years as a sample size when it doesn't make any sense.
Last 2.5 years.
Even in the playoffs last year, who got farther in the playoffs? It was Luka, didn't he?
The last 2 years is only a 4 year.
Luka's gotten farther than the Lakers in the playoffs.
Season. Anthony Davis, Luka's has never missed. He's never missed more than 21 games in the season, ladies and gentlemen.
And AD has 2 seasons missing over 30 games for the Lakers. That's insane, bro. You can't say that AD plays more than Luka, especially in the playoffs, bro, because it's just not the case. And Luka is more consistent in the playoffs as far as his offensive production. AD is up and down.
Luka's hurt every year. I don't know what
Luka's hurt, but he still plays and he still averages damn near triple double.
Non-existent to the playoffs.
Hey, his defense. Hey, I'm not going to deny about his defense, but his offense is way more consistent, and that's what LeBron needs. LeBron been trying to be off ball this whole time. Like, why you think they be trying to bring in these different point guards? Why do you think they got JJ trying to put AD at the center of the offense? They put AD at the center of the offense, right? They tried to give the reins to him, but this nigga gonna go on national television and start complaining about how he don't want to play the 5, but he needs to play the 5 in JJ's offense.
I would agree
They
that
asked him a
Luka's
question and he
offense.
answered it.
I would agree that Luka's offense is more consistent than Anthony Davis. But when we go to the defensive side, it's not even close. The gap is much wider on the defensive side than the
Yeah,
offensive
but that's
side.
why you use the
Well,
team defense to
by
make up for
Brandon's,
that.
no,
But
by
you gotta
Brandon, no,
have
by
the
no, no, but
pieces
by
around it.
Brandon's, hold on, wait. By Brandon's metrics, Luka Doncic was the best defender on the Dallas Mavericks, so he made Dallas Mavericks defense real good. He was defensive box plus minus leader. He led them in defensive win shares. He led them in defensive
Not my
rebounding.
metric.
So he was
No,
better.
yeah, I
That's
hear.
what he was using.
That's not
That's
my
what he was
metric.
using.
No, I hear what you're saying, Ralph. But like, we do got the
So how
pieces now
how
to
did Dallas
hide
get
Luka
better
on
losing their
defense.
best defender?
Not as good as the pieces that he had for that run.
They lost their best
No,
offensive player and their best
I
defender.
don't
The
agree.
Lakers lost. The Lakers lost their second offensive player and their best defender.
Luka,
Last year he had consistent rim protection, regardless of the rotation between.
No, he didn't. Gafford played 21 games last
They
year.
don't have the. They
Gafford played 21 games
because
last
he
year.
got traded there. He got traded there.
It
That's
doesn't
why.
matter. That means he didn't have him. He didn't have him then. That means he didn't have
I'm
him.
talking
He
about.
played
I'm
21
talking
games
about in
last
the
year. He didn't play
playoffs.
him.
I'm talking about in the playoffs to where the way.
Hold on, brother. Let me
get
just
that
ask you
run-
this real quick. Is there anybody on that Dallas team that's a better defender than the Vandalorian? Is there anybody on that team better than
Better than who?
Who?
the Vandalorian? Vanderbilt. Is there anybody better than him?
Vanderbilt hasn't really been playing though. Vanderbilt, we can't use him right now. He hasn't really been playing. We know Vanderbilt's a good defender. We already know that. But Gafford, they like Gafford all of a sudden. Gafford's all of a sudden. I never seen Gafford in nothing. I never heard nothing about no Gafford.
I don't think Gafford's much better than Jackson Hayes. In my opinion.
No, see, I think y'all missing my point. My point is, last year he had in the playoffs that run. He had consistent rim protection regardless of what center went out. Like with the Lakers, he doesn't have that. That's a fact.
He doesn't need rim protection. He has a team defense, and they're going to cut off the driving lanes.
He's got some pieces on the team defense, yeah.
Well,
But
LeBron
No,
can
they're
define,
going
LeBron
they're
can just
going
play
to
the
cut
rim
off
defender.
driving lanes. They're going to cut off driving lanes.
Here's
That's what
the
they're
real
going to do.
question is like, here's the real question, like with the team defense, is it going to work with these pieces? Because like in the rotation, you do have two people that's liable
And
on the
somebody's gonna have to
perimeter
come
with
out.
Luka and Austin Reeves. That is
That's
a
fine.
fact.
Somebody's got to
They
come out.
are,
That's fine.
and that's going to be
That's
a
fine.
problem. Now,
No, it's
in
not.
order to actually really like complement the rim protection, which you know is weaker on this team than Dallas, your perimeter has to be on point. With those two,
I think you also got to take into account the coaching differences. You know, last year we had Darvin Ham. This year we got JJ Redick. I'm sure he's
No,
gonna
last
rotation.
year you had Anthony Davis. This year you don't have Anthony Davis. You can't have a defensive strategy that is going to be complex, that can be intricate, that can be versatile with Anthony Davis as your anchor. And it will continue once he goes to any team. That's why he's not the anchor right now. The anchor of the anchor of the Dallas defense is not Anthony Davis. The anchor of the Dallas defense is Gafford. So let's let Mingo gesture in because Brandon needs help because Brandon needs this smile on his face. Smile on your face. Smile on your face.
So now
Put a
that
smile on
Anthony
your
Davis,
face.
this is insane what y'all coming with. So now that Anthony Davis is not on the Lakers anymore, that he's not a good player at all, he's just not a good defender.
Where did you hear this? Where did you hear this from?
That's what I'm hearing. A liability. You call Anthony Davis a liability on defense, my guy.
I think he's a liability.
He is a liability on defense.
What are we even talking about now?
We're talking about team
defense right now.
We're talking about team defense.
I understand team defense. I get team defense.
That's what I'm saying.
At the same time, though, what makes up team defense? Individuals.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, not individual. No, you play team defense by playing as a team. It's a team. You got 5 guys on the
individual.
5 guys. 5 guys.
Oh,
5 guys.
Come on, man. Listen to what I'm saying. Don't want to don't talk to me to argue.
No, because the argument.
What I'm saying.
Yes, I hear you. You have individuals, but you need 5 individuals. One individual, and that's it.
Team
okay, exactly. And when you have players who can do more than one thing defensively, which the Lakers have now, they have more players that can do more things defensively, right? Because as bad as y'all want to say, Austin Reeves does play good passing lanes. He does help out on the driving lanes. He can do those things. Luka as well does play well in the driving lanes. He does play well against the passing lanes as well. Again, these guys are not great on ball defenders, which is individual defense, but as a team they can, because again, it will be a team concept. They understand that.
All right. So, but and also this is a showcase. This is the regular season, right?
Mm-hmm.
And regular season does matter, you know, to a certain extent. It does matter. But when
Mm-hmm.
you get to the playoffs and the lineup shortened to 8 players, you're only playing like 8 players to 9 players in the playoffs. Everybody is not playing. Only those 8 guys are playing.
Mm-hmm.
And the game slows down in the half court. Let's see if this team defense stand up then. When you got these guys like SGA and all these guys coming at them full force. Let's see if this team defense stand up
Yeah,
then.
because at that time, what the Lakers will do will put Gabe Vincent on the floor. They'll
We
put
gonna see.
Vando on the floor. They'll put Dory Finney-Smith on the floor. They'll put LeBron on the floor and Hachimura on the floor. And let's see how fast SGA runs then.
Again, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how good this team defense is.
That's exactly what they're gonna do. Of course, we've been seeing it. Y'all haven't been trying to see it. Y'all been ignoring it.
I said when the playoffs come and everything slows down.
It's very easy. It's very easy to play Miss Cleo in February. I don't care what you think's gonna happen in April. I'm telling you what's happening right now. You ain't Miss Cleo. You ain't no fortune teller. You don't. And they're playing great right now. It ain't gonna change when they get to the playoffs. It's only gonna get better defensively in the playoffs. It's gonna get better in the playoffs. It's gonna get better in the playoffs. It's gonna get better in the playoffs.
His example was OKC. We need to see them in the playoffs.
I'm not saying OKC. I'm saying all these teams. Every playoff team, King John, every playoff team, OKC, Dallas, every team in the playoffs. When y'all got to see those guys, every team in the playoffs.
Too. We need to see them too.
We're gonna see.
Shout out to Lamont. Lamont got a great statement. Again, y'all keep saying no one agrees with me. The poll here for the GOAT James Kingdom show says, are the Lakers better without Anthony Davis? 73% of over 100 votes say that I am correct. And we got Lamont here saying great defense is about everyone buying into a role. Elite rim protection today in today's game is extremely overrated and it's not essential to win a title. And I agree with you 100%, sir.
Facts.
Well, yeah. I mean, you look at Boston. All they had to do was stop Luka and Kyrie. They didn't really need to worry about rim protection.
Yep.
It was about the wings defending the elite guards.
You're letting players get layup after layup. So hopefully you're not
gonna give up no layups. You're gonna play great team defense.
They have been.
Ralph, what's your question, Ralph? What's your question, Ralph?
So I got a question, like with the Lakers roster right now. What's a really good balance, offense and defensive wise, that they can put on the court that can compete with any playoff team?
You got. First off, you're gonna have Luka, Austin Reeves, Rudy and LeBron playing the 3 and the 4, and Jackson Hayes. That is a good enough defensive lineup and also a good offensive lineup. You can take out Jackson Hayes and bring in Dory Finney-Smith to switch up, and you can put LeBron at center, which is what y'all are about to see, to also help out with the offense and make it even better. Or you can keep Jackson Hayes in there, take out Austin Reeves, and add a Vando or a Dory Finney-Smith, and now you still have the same solid defense and offense. Once you have LeBron and Luka on the floor at the same time, you're going to have offense. That's automatic. Defensively, you just got to plug in the guys between them. That's it.
So the original starting lineup, you said Luka and Reeves, and then you said LeBron and Rudy.
And Jackson Hayes.
You said Jackson Hayes.
And Jackson Hayes, yes.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, those guards getting cooked on the. They getting cooked because that's
fine. That's fine. But again, you don't. Ralph. You don't.
They haven't been watching the games.
Ralph, you don't play individual basketball. You play team basketball. So yes, as individuals, they're going to have troubles, but as a team, they're going to be better.
I don't think that. I mean, me personally. I mean, just my opinion. I don't think that defense is going to sustain a powerhouse offense.
Yeah, because what you fail to realize is you don't have to put. Luka's not sticking no guards.
Yep.
But when hold on, if they're facing like the Boston,
Ralph, you're failing to realize that.
Ralph,
Luka
if they're playing Boston, if they're playing Boston, they don't have to worry about it. Holiday and White ain't trying to score. They put him on Holiday, not trying to score. He's not going to be. He's not going to be sticking Jason Tatum.
Did you see what he did in the playoff in the finals?
Yeah, because last year again
Cooking in the
he was again who was cooking in the finals.
The Lakers will have to make it to the finals in order to
Who
play
was cooking in
Boston.
the finals? Who was cooking in the finals?
Well, I'm just giving an
Because we can go
example
look
of
at
a
the
top
numbers.
tier team. Like,
No, I'm just
yeah,
telling you know. But
I
I'm just
mean,
telling you the Lakers
I'm
have a
talking about
because
Drew
the
Holiday.
Lakers are
He was super efficient. He helped spread out that offense. He
no.
definitely.
I know, but the problem that they had is they had no one to stop. They had no one to stop Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown, especially Jaylen Brown. They had no one for Jaylen Brown. The Lakers do.
Yeah, they were getting cooked by guard play. You know what I'm saying? A center, I don't really think is going to be as prevalent as what most people are
Yeah,
trying to
because
make it out to be.
when you got Gafford pulled out of the paint, you scarred. You can't play no team defense. That's the point. Gafford's
And that's
pulled
what
out of the
happens to
paint.
AD every time, bro. They get him out on the perimeter and have him looking stupid.
No,
That's like
he
he has
didn't
to
look
do too
stupid
much.
yesterday. I ain't gonna
He
lie,
has
he
to
didn't
do
look
too much.
stupid yesterday.
He has to do too much. That's why
Cause
on the
I-
Lakers he had to do too much.
Is that not facts, though? When they
got.
pull
That's
AD
what
out on
it
the
was with
perimeter,
the
they be
Lakers.
having him looking
But here's
stupid.
the thing:
When you got to cover everybody on the court,
hold on.
you're gonna
your
look less
perimeter is
confident.
not as strong as what it's
Yeah,
supposed to be,
yeah.
AD's
Guards do
going to
drive
exert
past him.
himself.
Let's
He's gonna exert himself.
Handy get his take in, and we also got Lamont in the building. Shout out to Lamont. Handy, get your take in so we can get Lamont's take in. Because today, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the GOAT James Kingdom Show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. We're having a great conversation about the Lakers and basketball in general. So what do you have for us today, Mr. Handy?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just been listening in. I just have a quick question for the panel. You
Oh,
see
no.
in college, right?
Oh, hold on, wait. Don't ask the question to the panel. Direct questions, please, to Brandon and I, please.
All right, hey Brandon. So, because you play college ball, do coaches scheme ways to make their defense better, even when they don't have good defensive players?
Yes.
So, is it possible that the Lakers could do the same this year with the players that they have?
Yes, possible.
Do we currently see that as like the last 7 games they've been holding teams to basically 42% shooting? So have we been seeing that?
They've been playing great, just like Anthony Davis. Last 7 games, they won six out of 7. They was playing great with them too.
Yeah, but I'm talking about their defense. I'm not talking about Anthony Davis.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. I'm
right.
just
The
saying, with
Lakers,
Anthony Davis, they won 6 out of 7, and they were playing great defense too.
no, what I'm
They have
saying
picked
is
it
the
up.
Lakers.
Yeah, they picked it up.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Lies.
The last 7 games without AD, their defense been holding teams to 43% shooting. They wasn't doing that with AD at all.
I mean, they started off great in the beginning of the season, and Anthony Davis last 7 games they won 6 and was playing great.
And John, you got a pen I can draw.
So I guess anyway, so I guess the point I'm making is at the end of the day, right, defense has always been about scheme and effort, especially in the NBA. It's not about individual defenders. The Lakers are showing that regardless of who's on the floor, if they follow JJ game plan, they can be decent on defense, which is all they need to be to win the championship.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I really do think it's a mentality thing because AD wasn't completely bought into what JJ was trying to have him do on the offense and the defensive end. So getting him up out of there is just going to revitalize the whole team and have them all buy in. Like AD was really the problem, y'all. Like y'all about to see.
The last 7 games,
well,
Anthony.
whatever
The last 7 games Anthony Davis played with the Lakers, they were 5-2, so they're actually better with him, or better without him.
I'm not talking about the one game that he went out early, the game that he completed.
No, I didn't count that game neither. I didn't count that game. I'm counting from the last game when he scored 43 and 20 points that game. From that 20 rebounds that game. From that game on, the last 7 games they played, they were 5-2. And I think they were giving up more than what they were giving up now. Because one game they gave up 126 versus the Heat. They gave up 108. They gave up 116 versus the Clippers. They gave up 88 versus Washington. They gave up 96 versus Boston. They gave up 108 versus Golden State, and then they gave up 107 versus the Hornets. But they did lose versus the Clippers and San Antonio Spurs. The last 7 games Anthony Davis missed. I mean, that he's played. And the Lakers has actually won 6 out of the last 7 games that they played without Anthony Davis, giving up 101 points, 118, 96, 112, 97, 112, 117.
The last 5 out of 6 games they won. The last 5 out of 6 games they won.
I know you're trying to find a spot. That's cool.
Yeah, it is. The last 5 out
I
of
mean,
6 games.
this argument, we're going to have to revisit it after another 20 games,
well,
and then we can really figure out like who was right. But I'm pretty sure Johnny's going to be, he's going to be,
right.
putting on his laurels after these next 20 games.
I know I will.
Hopefully.
I know I will.
Hopefully.
Let's
Hopefully. I'm hoping
let
too.
Lamont get in here. We appreciate you, Handy. We're gonna see you to the background. Lamont, it's your turn to speak, brother. You hear what we talking? You already know what I feel. So.
What up, y'all? Hey,
Good, Lamont.
what up, y'all? Hey, it's a reason why all the best defensive coaches in NBA history are labeled the best defensive coaches. No matter, and we're talking about guys who coached over 10, 20, and 30 years. If you're a great defensive coach, you always going to bring with you a great defensive scheme. And it don't matter who your players are, you always going to be a great defensive coach. It don't matter who you plug and chug. It's like, it's the scheme. And the problem with rim protection is this. Rim protection is the last line of defense. It's basically after everything falls apart at the point of attack on the perimeter, that rim protector, what they call them today, they call them mistake erasers. They're there to potentially erase a mistake if a mistake happens. So in today's game, where we're dealing with the best finishers ever in NBA history, why would you want your center constantly getting bombarded and attacked downhill and drop coverage by the best drivers consistently? Of course, AD is going to look good because he's going to get 4 blocks, but the guards are always going to win out on that battle. If you're going into drop and you're inviting guards into the paint to come try to score on you, I don't care how good of a rim protector you are. You can get Hakeem, you can get David Robinson, you can get Anthony Davis. We've even seen it happen to Rudy Gobert, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. If you allow these guards to keep turning downhill and attacking you, your 3 to 4 blocks don't mean nothing versus the 10 to 15 to 20 times they drive at you, because they're going to score more than you block their shot. So one of the main reasons why the Lakers defense is just way better right now is because they are not forced to go into drop, because with AD, you forced to go into too much drop. You can now contain and focus on containing the perimeter. And it's not about just switching. You're now blowing up pick and rolls before they even cause problems. What do we mean blowing up pick and rolls? DFS and Vandy are fast enough now to blow up pick and rolls and send the ball handler back to where he came from. You're not letting them turn and get downhill and turn and see all those options. You're not letting them get to the middle of the floor and really kill you. They are blowing up this stuff before it happens. So people who talk about rim protection is just like a cherry on top for your defense. If you have it, great. It's a great luxury to have. But it is not vital to have great rim protection to be a great defense. It's just the icing on the cake for a great defense. And that's what AD was in 2020. He was the icing on the cake for a great defense. So he just made a great defense look even better. But he's not an anchor, nor can he take subpar guys and make them better. He don't communicate well enough. All he does is erase mistakes at the rim. He's not a Draymond defensively, blowing up schemes, calling out coverages, putting guys in the right place, making sure guys, he don't communicate like that. He's just a great rim protector, which he's great at that. And it's going to look good because he's going to get the highlight blocks. But if you're talking about really making a team defense better, he almost essentially can never be a great team defender, because all he's shown throughout his career is he's going to rim protect, he's going to go chase and hunt blocks. But outside of that, if you're relying on him to lead a great defense, you're never going to have a great defense. And I think, Johnny, the numbers support the fact that he's been saying they ain't been a top 10 defense. How you running around talking about I'm the best defensive player in the league, but I can't lead or anchor a great defense? That don't make sense. That don't add up. It just don't add up. And so it's unfortunate that the game changed on AD and kind of made his strength and turned his strength into a weakness, but the game changed. Johnny's right, if this was in the 90s, AD might go down as the greatest defensive player of all time, because how they approach the game, playing through the paint so much and guys just recklessly driving and not shooting threes. Yeah, he's going to look like the GOAT because he's going to get 8 blocks a game. But in today's game, nobody fears him. Do y'all really think AD in the paint is going to stop Kyrie? Kyrie's gonna still drive and score. AD's not gonna. Kyrie's gonna win that battle more than AD wins that battle. Jamal Murray, they don't fear him. None of the guards fear him. So at the end of the day, you gotta have guys on the perimeter willing to blow up the offense before they get downhill, and you have to worry about a last line of attack to come save you. And that's why AD was not saving the Lakers. He was the last line of attack. Few buckets, few shot blocks looked good, but he wasn't stopping teams.
All right, so let me get this straight. So Anthony Davis is supposed to stop all the guards from driving. Jamal Murray, Kyrie Irving. He's supposed to stop them from driving to the hole. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, what I'm saying is the way you stop those.
His team defenders are not supposed to do anything.
No, listen to what I'm saying. You can never stop Jamal Murray. You can never stop any of those guards if you're always going into drop. The way you stop guards today is you have to have really good switchability. You have to really do strong hedges. You got to send those guards back to where they came from. AD does not have the foot speed to hedge and recover like a Bam Adebayo, like some of the really good. He doesn't have the foot speed to hedge and recover like a DFS or Vandal. DFS and Vandal are elite in today's game because they are able to get up on those screens just like we saw with Jalen Brunson, just like we saw with Tyrese Halliburton, just like we saw with a lot of really good guards that they were able to stop. Even good combinations of players like Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. They were blowing up those actions, and then because they had guys on the because they assigned roles to the backside guys, Rui is now much better because now Rui says, okay, you're going to blow that pick and roll up. I know my role. I'm going to be sitting in help in case they hit the short roll, right? So again, once you have a better game plan and you're not reliant on hoping AD blocks a shot at the rim, you have more active defenders. That's why they've looked more live. They've looked more active because they are out on that perimeter getting after the basketball. And when you attack the basketball the way they are, and you're not letting guys constantly get downhill and bombard you in the middle of the floor, well, your defense is just naturally going to look better. I mean, the game changed on Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis cannot do on the perimeter what he needs to do to be a great defender. Draymond Green does. If you look at the great defenders today, they have that versatility to be able to blow things up on the perimeter. The guys that cannot move or hedge and blow up these pick and rolls are struck. This is one of the main reasons why 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, at times looks like a liability on the floor because of his lateral movement. So it's okay. AD's still a great defender, but the game changed on him, and what he does best is no longer what's needed to make a great defense.
But why are there perimeter defenders going to drop coverage? Is the question.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
You don't understand what?
Why are they going to drop coverage?
They can guard players.
AD goes in the ground. Hold on. Okay, that's a good question. Why do bigs go into drop coverage? Bigs go into drop coverage because they're not fast enough or athletic enough to defend on the perimeter. This is why Jokic is always going to be in drop. So again, at the end of the day, the bigs who go into drop are because of the bigs lack the mobility and the versatility to go out there and blow up those pick and rolls. If you cannot, AD is not good enough to send. He's not fast enough. You just saw what happened when he tried to sprint fast yesterday. He pulled his whole groin out his leg. So at the end of the day, you need AD in drop coverage because when you start asking him to do a whole bunch of stuff that these more mobile players can do, it looks crazy.
So yesterday he was playing drop coverage.
No, yesterday when he tried to sprint, he tried to turn and sprint to stop Sengun from dunking the basketball, and he pulled his groin. So again, AD is always a liability. What I'm saying is, tell me when AD has ever been elite. Y'all said he's elite.
Pick and roll, Ralph. That was a pick and roll play that he.
Y'all said he's elite in he's elite. He's elite rim protection. Is he elite at hedging and recovering? Is he elite on the perimeter?
No,
is AD elite on the perimeter?
Well, in your case, you're just saying only guards.
You can't say AD is elite at anything except rim protection, though. That's the point.
Can you answer that question, Ralph? Is AD good against the pick and roll?
As far as pick and roll, I mean,
he's better than.
I'm not going to say.
No, it's not about being good versus the pick and roll. It's about minimizing the effectiveness of a pick and roll. That means blowing up a pick and roll. You can put any player on the court and guard a pick and roll, but are you able to aggressively attack the pick and roll so it's no longer effective? The pick and roll is the hardest thing to guard in basketball. And now you got the best down here hill guards in NBA history running it. How do you stop that? Do you just let them attack AD constantly? AD's losing those battles. So at the end of the day, you need guys that can blow the pick and roll up and make the team go to something else.
No, they say Anthony Davis. They say Anthony Davis can switch.
AD can't do that.
All right.
AD cannot do that.
So okay, I get it now. So you're saying that they just hunt Anthony Davis. So what do you think they're going to do to Luka? Are we going to have to trade Luka because he's not going to be able to do none of what Anthony Davis could do?
So basically, what you do to blow up the pick and roll, right, is listen to what I'm saying. So first of all, the good thing about Luka, because he's a bad defender, is a lot of times teams aren't going to try to screen him off the ball. They're going to just go at Luka. So when you just go at Luka, your defense knows what the assignment is. Let's load up in the help. So at the end of the day, if Luka's on guard and a guard and they screen Luka and you put a better defender on ball, well, that's still advantage Laker defense because now you've screened Luka off the ball. And as long as Luka knows what his role is once he gets screened and you give him a very specific assignment, he's going to be effective. Remember, he got to the finals last year with far worse defenders.
Luka is so bad that
Brandon was smiling, but now I'm smiling. Now I'm smiling. Brandon was smiling, but now I'm smiling. Thank you, Lamar. I appreciate that, Lamar. Now I'm smiling.
So bad. So the Lakers are going to be a better defensive team. That just doesn't make sense.
The only team that was able to take advantage of Luka's defensive liability was Boston. That was the only team. There was no team out in the West that was able to stop Luka or get through Dallas because of Luka's bad defense. So bringing up his defense because of what happened in the finals is irrelevant. That was in the finals. That wasn't the first round, second round, or third round.
New World. They use more small sample size than I've ever used.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's let God's image up here.
5 games, right? 6 games.
We about to get about it. Real soon. So let's let God's image speak for a chance.
Sample size.
No, I didn't. Y'all the one who called it a small sample size, but I find it odd that y'all want to use small sample size. That's
like I said. He went through the entire playoffs. Ain't nobody talking about this man's defense, and it's just the finals. It was one series.
Yeah, they don't say it's bad until he loses.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a dumb talking point.
On the court, every NBA personnel is talking about Luka's defense. Every single one. This is nothing new.
After he lost in the finals.
That's not true.
That's true.
During after.
That's not true.
Let's let God Image get his take in. Go ahead, God Image. You hear what we talking? What do you got for us for today's program?
Yeah, man, just a little simple question. I mean, we sitting up here talking about AD like these last 5 years been Dikembe Mutombo in his prime. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, nigga, y'all you motherfuckers hate LeBron that goddamn bad? Like these last 5 years, man, we've been trying to figure out. Hold up, man. These last 5 years, we've been looking at this little, you know what I'm saying, this dope ass wardrobe that AD got. You know what I'm saying? He was street clothes for the last 5 goddamn years, but as soon as he traded and moved away from LeBron, now all of a sudden, oh my God, AD. Like, bro, like what the hell is wrong? Like, come on, man. Dallas fans is bringing coffins to the fucking parking lot of the goddamn AT&T arena, my nigga.
You didn't even listen to what's going on. They didn't want Luka to be traded. They didn't want Luka to go off the team.
That would have never happened pre-2020. That would have
Lakers fans was happy as shit we got rid of that nigga AD and got Luka.
Off the team. Of course, Dallas gonna be pissed off.
Well, nobody said. Well, nobody said that we got rid of that nigga.
Y'all just talking because y'all have a hatred for a certain player and y'all got them narratives ready,
like
man.
I said, like,
come on, man.
No one said nothing about LeBron James. No one hating on LeBron James.
This man got to the
finals. It is hating on LeBron. It is.
Hold up.
Who was hating on LeBron James? Talk about Dallas upset. You said Dallas upset because they traded. They should be upset they traded Luka.
Why? They got Anthony Davis now. Anthony Davis is better defensively. Anthony Davis going to help them win championships because they suck on defense.
Yeah, AD's defense is way better. You talking about defense wins championships, right?
Yeah. I understand. The same way Luka makes the Mavericks better, Luka makes the Lakers better. That's facts. And the same way Anthony Davis makes the Mavs worse without Luka, he also makes the Lakers worse when he was over there without Luka. So the Lakers are better and the Mavs are worse right now.
No one said that.
Like, bro, this man went to the finals with a player that plays his position and also don't play defense. That is Kyrie.
That's why Dallas upset because they just went to the finals.
Like, come on,
That's why
That's because Jay Kidd's a defensive coach.
Crazy.
And And
playing with somebody that plays his position.
LeBron can't make the finals with Anthony Davis anchoring his defense. He can't do it.
Are you
So
serious,
why?
bro? Damn. Like, come on, man.
LeBron's a
look
better
at this.
offensive player
Good
and
job,
defensive player
baby.
than Kyrie Irving,
Are you
and Luka was
serious?
able to get to the
I told
finals
y'all.
with Kyrie. Come on now. What are you talking about?
I
Well,
told
I-
y'all,
I- I-
I'm the exposer. My job is to readily expose things that y'all
Nice
can't comprehend. Because y'all can't comprehend AD's flaws, y'all can't understand what I'm saying. That's fine.
Oh, no,
but
they-
now
they
y'all
do.
can see.
They
No,
do.
now y'all can see there's a bunch of people out here who see the basketball just the same way I see basketball.
I mean,
And
a bunch
obviously,
of people
the
think they
Lakers are
Johnson.
winning champions. Yeah, we're going to win a championship because of it. That's what we're going to have.
Man, I barely watch the
They
games
should.
and
They got
know this
Luka.
shit.
They should.
I barely
should.
watch
They
the
got
goddamn
Luka.
games and I see all this.
Exactly.
Bruh.
And they're going to be better
Are you
defensively.
serious?
They're going to be better defensively. That's for sure. That's a facts.
Now all
Listen,
of a sudden, AD is just like, come on. Did he make all first team defense recently or something? Cause
yeah, he did last year.
He
He made it
did?
last year. He made it last year.
Okay,
Well, you
cool, cool.
can't even watch basketball.
But you're right.
That's crazy,
Before
fam.
last year, he didn't make it since 2020. And in fact, Anthony Davis has been in the NBA, I think, for 13 NBA seasons and has 5 all-defensive selections. From my understanding, that doesn't make
Come
him
on,
an elite
man.
defender. Because when LeBron had 5 all-defensive selections after 13 NBA seasons, people still were not calling him a great defender. But these same Zesty Jeffries who are praising Anthony Davis will call Anthony Davis one of the greatest defenders of all time with 5 all-defensive selections in 13 NBA seasons, ladies and gentlemen. And the way it's looking, he's not gonna get one this year because he's not gonna make 65 games.
Serious, man? Didn't he get blood on his
no
clothes because somebody walked over
no
to the
one is saying
sideline and
Anthony
everything?
Davis is great.
What we talking
No,
about,
Lamont saying
somebody put blood on this man's
Lamont saying that this man completely ripped his groin out of position just doing a simple turn to go cover on the pick and roll is even more funny.
Oh,
That's
that look
fucking
like a 2K.
hilarious.
That man looked like a 2K animation last night, bro. That looked
The
like a
Mavs got
2K
the AD
animation last night
experience
that
in
AD
full.
just did, bro. Man just folded and
Yeah,
crumbled.
did
Man,
you
I thought I
see?
was playing 2K.
Did you see the
Fuck.
drop coverage when he was playing with us and the guards kept getting layup? I was like, what happened to our defense? But now we don't have to do that. My man make a good point, Lamont. We play man on man. When we switch, our wings are big. See, y'all keep forgetting. It's the wings. The wings. We are kicking their butt because our wings.
We just got
And
those
AD
wings
was
back.
happy
We just
when he
got
saw
those wings
Vandy.
back
Legs
too.
now.
We
Yeah,
just got
he-
those wings back too.
We got
Yeah.
wings, thighs, and legs now.
Yeah, and he was happy. he saw Vandy. You gotta remember when we went on that road again. Vandy came, and
Get your
then
hate
Vandy
on.
got hurt after that Golden State series, and AD. They started attacking AD again. It's Vandy, man, and you got Smith now. I'm telling y'all, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like Dallas didn't have 2 perimeter defenders like Vanderbilt and
Talking about
DFS. So
Vando.
No,
They
thank
didn't
you,
even
man.
play Vando against Denver. What are you talking about?
That's fine. They had Anthony Davis versus Denver.
I'm
They're
gonna say
not
it
gonna have
again.
that
They
issue no
couldn't
more.
even play Vando against Denver.
well, they should have. That was
Yeah,
Darvin
they did.
Ham's coaching
Vandy didn't
decision
play against
after
them.
being
You're right.
invited.
Well, the first time he did, the first time he did, he was getting cooked.
Yeah, he's so good on defense. I don't want to play the 5 though. I don't want to play 5. Please, can I not play the 5?
Anthony
Like,
Davis
get
is
the
a
fuck out of
liability
here, my
defensively,
nigga.
man.
Man, stop it, man.
He's a
We
defensive
gonna see.
liability, man.
Are you
Y'all
serious?
talking all this nonsense. We gonna see.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
we-
Hey, y'all make
yeah,
sure
we
y'all
seen
make
that
sure to
2K
highlight
animation
casual.
yesterday.
Listen,
Yeah,
Well, y'all talking about a center, but Joker is the reason why the Lakers lost. It was Jamal Murray. So at the end of the day, it's still the
It wasn't.
guards that we have to stop.
It wasn't because we lost against the. We lost against the Denver because our 2 guards, Schroeder and your boy, Pretty Boy,
Jamal Murray.
5 points.
Oh, you talking about
And D-Lo would have gave us just 10 points in each game. We would have beat them.
Like,
He
come
gave
on,
us
man.
5 points.
Coulda,
What
woulda,
about that other
shoulda.
team? What about
Thank
that
you.
other
Shoulda,
team?
woulda, coulda.
Hold on.
Hey,
He was cooking Vando too. He was cooking Vando too.
All right, listen, we're gonna get up out of here because we've had a great show. It's getting time for y'all to get ready for the
Crazy.
Super Bowl. Because I find it, hey, Lamont was right. Ain't nobody talking Super Bowl, Lamont. The Super Bowl's 3 hours away. Ain't nobody give a damn about no Patrick
Facts.
Mahomes, who's supposed to be the face of sports. But in
Facts.
today's,
We're
we just
talking
had
about Patrick Mahomes.
Lamont.
But watch how
Oh
many
wait,
people
Lamont.
view it, though.
Lamont. We had somebody.
all week.
Lamont. We had a gentleman show up today who said he wakes up at 3:00 in the morning in London or in England to watch Laker games. Like they don't know. We got basketball fans all over the
Hey,
world
but check this out
globally.
though. But I guarantee you, now ain't nobody talking about the Super Bowl. Ain't nobody even mention really nothing about the Super Bowl. Watch out. Watch what kind of numbers they do.
This is the
Watch the
only thing on
numbers. Watch
TV
the
on the
ratings.
Sunday.
They want to see the Chiefs lose. That's why.
Watch the ratings. Watch the
It's the
numbers.
only thing on TV on the Sunday. Why do you think they do it on a Sunday?
I want no damn saying no excuses. I want the nonsense, bro.
We'll start. All right, we'll start
Go
with
with the
MJ.
nonsense now.
MJ, you got
NBA
30
games come on
seconds.
Sunday too. You do know that, right?
No, it doesn't.
Stop doing
Chill,
those Felicia
NBA
arguments.
games do come on Sunday.
No, yeah, but not every Sunday. That's the whole point. And when they do come on
NBA
Sundays,
games come on every Sunday.
And when they come on Sundays, people watch the games on Sundays. They watch them
But
every
not
day.
more than NFL games.
Yes, they do globally, just not in
Man,
America.
stop
Nobody
it,
care
man.
about America.
NBA.
Not in America.
That's how the
man.
numbers look, man. This
Hey,
shit be
Johnny,
crazy.
most people
The
are watching
numbers
for the
look
halftime
globally
show.
are the numbers
Most people are watching
globally.
for the halftime show, not the football.
And they're not even gonna watch. They're not even gonna watch this. They're
That
not
is
even
a
gonna watch
flat-out
this.
lie.
They're not even
That's
gonna.
a lie.
Y'all about to have a
That's a
bunch of
lie.
Taylor Swift fans watching
is
the
a
Super
flat-
Bowl. That's what it is.
Listen. Nobody cares to watch no halftime show about no guy talking about pedophilia. Let's let MJ get the last take, and you got 60 seconds. Go ahead, brother. So, 30 seconds so we can get up out of here. Go ahead, brother. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, brother. Go ahead, MJ. Go ahead, brother.
I like all the haters. Thank you, Dallas, for giving us your best player. You gave us with the LeBron. And y'all gonna really hate LeBron. Not one, not two, but three. We gonna win 3 in a row. Thank you, Dallas. And it's so funny.
Good job. It's
Thank
good
you.
job. Good job.
Salute.
All right. God Image, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, get your 30 seconds in, please, so we can get up out of here, please.
Yeah, man. Y'all get that hate up out your heart and everything. You know what I'm saying? I notice y'all ain't talking about the Clippers no more, but I know who single-handedly smacked their ass around for these couple of past seasons. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all have that one. And I'm getting ready. I'm gonna go get ready for this Kendrick Lamar concert for all you suckers on up out there. So they said, yeah, that Kendrick Lamar concert. Yeah, they said they said it was 2 teams playing football or some shit around that same time. So yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later. You know what I
that's
mean?
what's facts. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out our Go James Kingdom membership. Go ahead, Mingo Jesse, get your last take in, brother. 30 seconds, please.
All day long. I don't understand what even going on right now. Yeah, y'all got Luka. He's a great player. Yes, y'all gonna win some games. I don't know about a championship. It's hard to win a championship. It's hard to say y'all gonna win 7, 8, 9, 10 championships. But hey, easier said than done. I'm out.
I appreciate you, Mingo Jesse. See you around next time. Let's get what's it called up here? Ruddy Hood Sports. Your last take, brother, please. 30 seconds.
Yo, all I gotta say is this, man. Good show. Enjoy myself. Everything. Lakers in 6. I still don't see an answer for the Luka LeBron tandem. I don't know how niggas is guarding that. I just don't know. But
Facts.
Lakers in 6. And the last thing I'm gonna say is this. Okay? LeBron is far surpassed Al Horford. So if he was giving Lively and Gafford and them, if Horford was giving them problems, cooking them niggas on the interior, then LeBron is going to destroy them niggas on the interior. So, but either way, good show. Appreciate everybody. I'm gonna holla at y'all.
I appreciate you. Thank you, Ruddy Hood Sports. All right, New World, last take, 30 seconds, please.
All right, salute to you brothers again. Happy Sunday. Happy Black History Month to all my brothers and sisters out there. Hope y'all enjoy it. And, just to reiterate what my brother MJ said, thank you, Dallas, for being some dumbass niggas and giving us Luka Doncic, because we going not 1, not 2, but we going 3 in a row for these niggas, and then we ain't gonna hear no more GOAT debate.
Oh,
Period.
my God. That is great. Twin man, your
Ain't no
spot,
GOAT
brother.
debate
Go ahead.
anyway. Ain't no GOAT debate anyway.
Debate. Exactly. LeBron's the GOAT. Go ahead, Twin man. Last take, brother. 30 seconds, please.
I think it was a great show today. Great points made on both sides. I believe the Lakers team defense has gotten substantially better. They're playing with a lot more energy. They're playing with a lot more life. So I think this is going to carry them through the West. I really don't see who's going to be able to stop LeBron and Luka. I think that the next half of the season is going to be amazing. Can't wait to see it.
Facts, all facts, all facts. That is all true. So, all right, King John, get your last take in, brothers, before we get up out of here, brother.
Hey, we talking about sample size, and all I ask is just to watch the game and watch what's going on, and that's all I ask for people to do. You ain't got to see sample size; they ain't gonna change nothing. If you just watch the game and watch what they doing defensively, you're gonna see what they doing all season. So, hey, like I said in the beginning of the show, if you watch the game, it tells you the whole story right there.
Facts. All right, Brandon, you got anything else for anybody? You smiling still, or you done smiling for the day, or you just gonna wait for Patrick
Oh,
Mahomes?
you guys being wrong most of the show is good. I heard some terrible takes. Also, Reed's a better defender than Anthony Davis, and Luka playing no defense is going to make the Lakers a better defensive team. Like, I heard it all. It doesn't make sense, but it makes a lot of sense if you don't think about it. So that's what you guys do.
Oh my God, that is my partner B Lee. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we are the GOAT James Kingdom Show. We do this every Sunday with B Lee and A Johnny, and obviously our panel where we have a great day on a Sunday afternoon to talk the game of basketball. We'd even do it on Super Bowl Sunday. So hopefully you got a great chance to see what we do here on a Sunday afternoon. If you like what we do, go ahead and check out the GOAT James Kingdom membership. Become a member of the channel where we do big things, where we take care of all of our members. We have different tiers, so check out all the different tiers. It only costs $4.99 to become a member and become a Knights of GJK, where you get access to stuff like watching LeBron James play. We do GOAT James Kingdom Members Watch Party. We were watching the games yesterday, and we're going to watch tomorrow's night game as well when we watch Luka and LeBron debut for the Lakers. So make sure you check out the GOAT James Kingdom membership and sign up for that, because like I told you, we're going to continue to do great things here in GOAT James Kingdom. Brandon and I are not going to stop. We're going to continue to show up every Sunday afternoon and have a great show. So shout out to everybody who came here and support us today. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about whether or not the Lakers are going to be dominant. This was actually a great show. We want to give a shout out to all of our GOAT James Kingdom members. Shout out to John, shout out to Craig, shout out to New World, shout out to Twin Man, shout out to Ruddy Hood Sports, shout out to Herm. Again, all the GOAT James Kingdom that show up here and represent. But like I always told y'all, ladies and gentlemen, we are the GOAT James Kingdom platform, and y'all know nobody can talk basketball like us. So again, peace and blessings, and enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday. If you're a basketball fan and you're tired of basketball shows that talk about fake narratives and using non-basketball terms like killer instinct, playoff translation, gravity, come to GOAT James Kingdom.
Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom, where basketball lives forever. You get to enjoy B. Lee and A. Johnny talk basketball every Sunday noon Eastern Time right here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel. Support by subscribing, and also check out the membership at GOAT James Kingdom.
Cupcake, you talking that goofy shit. We talking Bron, nigga. 66,000 minutes, nigga. Respect, Lord. Nigga 38 doing it. Fuck is you talking about?
Those guys aren't greater than Bron.
Niggas cupcakes when they come to Bron. I'm talking about cupcakes.
I'm saying top 5 today.
Nigga, I'm talking about today.
We're not talking about body of work.
Fuck is you talking about then? Cupcake? Fuck you talking about? Motherfucking B had 15 points in a game 7.
Al Horford.
Wanna hear that shit? Get the fuck out of here. Bron, nigga. I ain't putting none of them niggas in front of Bron. Nah, I'm calling it a spade a spade. This is straight spades. Spade. Fuck is you talking about?